Hmm. Sony plan fake podcast with PlayStation voices. Obsidian is not gonna make an Outer Worlds 3? Aw man. The Xbox is dead again. Let's get to it, baby.
Wake up, it's a brand new day. Crazy Lou's here, got something to say. Good morning, gamers, rise and shine. It's time to play, let's have a good time. Morning, gaming community. With Crazy Lou, it's a world of unity. Upbeat and lively, we're feeling so free. In the world of games, we're just meant to be. Grabbers coming high and eat up scene. Crazy Lou is ready, it's a gaming scene. Fernie's trading through the word skin. All racing and go, racing a top bean. Good morning, coming moving. It's a world of unity. Upbeat and lively, we're feeling so free.
Initiating launch sequence.
Let's begin. Good morning, everybody. Also, afternoon and evening, the crazy one. Wishing you a beautiful and awesome. Chat, help me out. What day is it today? Is it Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Monday? I don't know. I'm lost. What day is it today, chat? Help me out, chat. Oh, it's Wednesday. What's up, chat? You guys doing today? Hope you guys are having a fabulous day today. Hope everything is good for you all. Hope you're having a nice day. Like always, of course, here comes the band. The band. Xbox news, the bad. Yes. The bad Xbox news is here. Man, besides, the stock's dropping down, and everything, and people trying to blame, it's Xbox's fault because that's what they always do. They try to blame Xbox. They say Xbox is your fault. You're killing Microsoft. No, but Chad, they had to get in there and say that shit. Yep, here comes another Xbox is dead video from our good old fellow Dreamcast guy. Just because Obsidian did not make the mark. And of course, they had to bring up the 30% again. What the hell's up with that 30%, Chad? It's like they cannot live without it. I don't get it. They cannot live without a damn 30%. Oh, Lord. It's like, yeah, we got to bring up the 30%. They said we cannot live without the 30% because now we cannot find anything bad to talk about Xbox besides the 30%. Let's talk about 30% again. Because because it's kind of funny if you guys see the article, which we will talk about it later. All right, we will talk about it later. And literally, they say that Microsoft came out and confirmed there was no 30%, yet they want to put the 30% out there. Yeah, kind of funny though, huh? So, anyways, let me say good morning to my people here in the show. We got Singsters. He says, good morning. Good morning. How are you doing? They are smart to not make Outer Worlds 3. Why? Why? Oh, why? They are smart for doing that. Outer Worlds 2 is a slog and half a boring as hell. I caught off at about 30% in. No. Well, I'll tell you something though, Singsters. I mean, look, not all games is for all of us. I mean, some people love the Avowed. I played Avowed and I just did not like it. I just didn't get attached to it. I just didn't. I just couldn't. I have to give it a second go to see if I can get attached, but I highly doubt it though. It's just not my type of game. And Outer Worlds, the first one, the second one, I'm like, it's just not one of those games that we'll get attached to. But either way, though, it's always good to give it a shot to see what's going on in those games. But yeah, I understand what you mean by that. Why so serious? Good morning. How you doing? Talos, the man with the ray. What's up, Talos? How's Australia over there, my friend? How is that? How are the kangaroos, the great whites, the everything that wants to kill you over there? How's everything? Raichi Dumb Obsidian thought it was good idea to split on incel basis by abandoning romance in the game. What? They abandoned romance, Raichi? I miss those days when we had romance in our games, get chat. I mean, I seriously do. I mean, romance is so good in games. I mean, you want to fall in love, you want to have a wife, you want to have a husband. I mean, those are nice things in video games. Why don't they have that though? And that was the Sims' fault though. Damn you, Sims! You caused this situation, Sims. But in the Sims, though, you know what we all did? We decided to, lock up the character in the kitchen, and try to burn it on fire to see if they burn or die or something like that. We were terrible. We made them even go hungry. Yeah, yeah, we do. We used to do that just for fun. Yeah, fun good old days on the Sims. But yes, that's where basically it all started. The couple situation. But back in the day, it was all just about saving the girl. That's it. There was no romance, just saving the damn girl. Is that the only romance thing that was? Yeah, that's it. Nothing else. But hey, yeah, it is what it is. So let's keep going. 4K, what's up? Good morning. Louis in chat. Xbox dead. Yes, it's dead. It's dead. It's dead again. Because Obsidian did not sell good. Damn. Shit. We are getting World War III before GTA 6. Oh, okay. Avoid and outer whoops. Needed to be 50 each and multi-platform day one. Pickles, good morning to you, Sir Ubay. I can't take guys seriously who couldn't afford to fix his teeth and talk to numbers of $1 trillion company. Who couldn't afford eBay, he could afford it. He just wanted to start a GoFundMe and he made extra bucks. That's what he did. That guy had to afford it. I don't know how many views he gets from his channel, but he gets a shit ton of cash from that, though, probably. I don't know. Outer Worlds is my kind of trash franchise. Just to be honest, I did not like the first one at all. I get it. I get it. It's not for everyone, guys. So the new Xbox next year is approximately 40, 50 million consoles sold. Ponies need to show up to stand and explain themselves. Oh, Gen X gamer. That news is going to be for tomorrow because listen, I was right now like in a little bit of change of heart last night because I said, okay, we got some GTA news, we got some cool stuff right there to talk about GTA. A lot of stuff came out. Yet, as I woke up today and I was about to do the switch and everything, because this was after I took, did the show, right? I created the show, FARQ, thanks like always for the thumbnail and everything. I wrote to FARQ like at 1 a.m. I said, FARQ, do me the GTA thing. I want to just to have it there just in case I need to switch the show early in the morning. But then I saw a lot of tracking behind Obsidian. I said, okay, let's go tackle Obsidian. Let's go tackle the fake podcasting. And then tomorrow we will talk GTA and we will have our fun because I know there's going to be still more news, Charlie, pouring out there, for us to pick up and talk about tomorrow morning because heck, there is an estimate of 139 million consoles sold out there. Nintendo Switch has 17 million. So this one has this much. And how much does Xbox have? Woo! They not gonna like that though. Crispy Rambo, good morning. What's up? How you doing, Crispy? How's Battlefield coming up? New Jack Gaming, hello, hello, hello. What's up? What's cooking? What's happening? And Big B Money, good morning to you, sir. Baby Money, the next time I defend Xena, just remind me of what she said. Because she said you won't be in trouble no more. So you know what? Made fun of Xena. I'm done defending Xena. She broke my heart last night. She broke it. I'm heartbroken here, chat. I have a tear in my eye. I'm not kidding you. That really broke my heart. Because I was here, online defending her honor and everything. And she went out there and just like, he ain't no trouble. It's like, oh, shit, man. Wow. I'm just sad. Seriously, chat, I'm just sad. I'm depressed. Oh, can Xbox be 29 million for 3 straight years, says Gen X Gamer. Holy, no. You're incorrect, my friend. It was not 29. It was 25. They stuck to 25, especially that dude, Zuby Tech, who cannot leave the 25 million number alone. He just can't. He can't. I mean, if you look at his tweets, you can see it that he only sets his eyes on 25 million all the time. That's what he does, just to get things spiced up. And the sad part about this, ponies use him as a reference, and they go out there and try to attack having him as a reference, which is bad because he's not being honest about it. It is what it is, my chat. It is what it is. That's how it is, my chat. The gossips in the streets. Yep, always like that, my friends. Always like that. But either way, though, chat, let's start at the news because, if not, we can go on ranting the whole morning, making jokes, making fun of everything that's going on out there because, of course, that's what we do. We go on here and make fun of everything. That's what we do. Have a blast. And yeah. But let's start talking about media and what they said out there about Obsidian. Obsidian, and let's talk about the Sony fake AI podcast, which is going to be interesting. Yes. All right. Let's go. Wait. Oh, they have 10-minute ranting. Yeah, like yesterday we lasted 20 minutes. What's wrong, chat? We should have been ranting even more. But hey, let's just start talking about everything. Where is this thing right here? Oh, we got it. Oh, 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 whoa, 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 whoa. So, chat, I want to leave this for second to last. Let's start off with this, my friends. This is what happened yesterday. And like I said, the Xbox is dead again. Is that chat? They killed it. They always killed it. They always try to kill poor Xbox. Yeah, Xbox, you just do everything wrong, Xbox. You do everything wrong all the time. You couldn't get these games to sell, so now you're dead, and now you're in trouble. And yeah, the same old stuff we gotta listen to all the time. But yeah, let's read about this. So, my friends, my little friends, here we go. All right, where is this? Okay, we got this right here. Okay, let's go. So it says here, Obsidian is making Outer Worlds 3, but will work on more games, the Avowed universe, despite disappointing sales. Avowed and the Outer Worlds 2 sales didn't meet expectations, on the report suggests. Obsidian Entertainment has no plans to make the Outer Worlds 3, but will make more games in the Avowed world, despite the recent entries for both series underperforming financially. I wonder why. In a Bloomberg interview with the Obsidian head Fergus Urquhart, sorry if I butchered your name, but it's implied that Grounded 2 was a big hit for the studio, but neither the Outer Worlds 2 nor About met sales expectations. I mean, bro, Grounded 2. Come on, man. One, it's in a very good price. Two, it's got a big ass fan base. That shit's gonna be a big hit. So let's keep going. So, while the article doesn't directly quote Ukuhardi, is that his name? Wait. It's Ukuhart, and you guys are calling Ukuhardi. Ukuhardi. Or Urkuhardi. Urkuhardi. Hey, that's a cool name. Urkuhardi. I like that name though. Stating that both games sold less than expected. It claims that both games has had disappointing results, then quotes Ukuhart as saying of the results of each game made the studio think a lot about how much we put into our games, how much we spend on them, how long they take. Urquhart also explained that both games were in development for the more than 6 years, and his role is to cut down to 3 to 4 years per game going forward. Thank you. Later in this article, it's confirmed that Obsidian is still working on added content to the Outer Worlds 2 and Grounded 2, as well as other entirely new games. There are no plans to make the Outer Worlds 3. The studio does, however, plan to keep making games in the Avowed universe, the article states. This doesn't necessarily mean Avowed 2. It should be noted that Avowed was set in the same universe as Pillars of Eternity. Obsidian Studios design director Josh Sawyer also addressed the fact that Obsidian released 3 games last year, stating that it wasn't deliberate and it wasn't necessarily a good thing despite Xbox hailing it as the year of Obsidian. I mean, if it was ready, they got to send it out because, I mean, shit. They got so much under their wing. If it's ready, they got to send it out. That's the truth, though. Now, the question is, though, chat, that we got to ask. How was the marketing behind that game? So, noting that the release of 3 games means the studio sports teams were stretched thin, Sawyer says, spacing through those releases helps the company manage its resources and not burn everybody out. It's not good to release 3 games the same year. It's a result of things going wrong. I kind of agree with that. Avowed is coming to PlayStation 5 on February 17 alongside an anniversary update for the Xbox and PC versions, which includes a new Game Plus mode, new races, new weapon types, a photo mode, and more, all of which will also be in the PS5 universe. To be honest, though, chat, and I gotta say this in an honest way, though, I think that Outer Worlds 2 should have been released from in what's it called? Well, it should have been released this year, right? In January, because January was kind of a clean, quiet place. So it would have been better for Outer Worlds, to be released in January just to get people pumped up for the year, and it would have been, a good way just to start the year because usually at the beginning there's not that much happening. Oh, sorry about that. Is this better now? Sorry about that, eBay. You know how it is. These websites like to put ads so they can make some money from me because I didn't give them shit. Because sometimes they write a lot of crap. If they were, you know, honest writers, then it would have been good. But yeah, you know how it is. Good morning, Vietnam. Yes, I love that movie. I'm a big Robin Williams fan, sir. Big fan of Robin Williams. Even though I have not watched all his movies, which I gotta sit down and watch all his serious movies, but all of his comedy movies, I love them. Yes, sir. So alongside the anniversary of the Xbox and PC version, which includes new game plus, new races, and new types of weapons, a photo mode, and more, all of which will also be in the PS5 version. VGC's Avowed reviewed called the game a solid entertainment RPG that neatly fills a gap, praising its entertaining script, satisfying combat, and impressively detailed environments. Let's see how that will go there. The inability to clean up side quests after main story is beating can be frustrating, but take your time with it and enjoy it as it has to offer, and you'll find plenty of memorable moments we wrote. Aww, that sounds like a romantic story right there. Aww, look how pretty they put it at the end. But take your time with it and enjoy it has to offer, and you'll find plenty of memorable moments. Aww. So cute. All right, so let's keep going, chat. So chat. What do you guys think about this whole Obsidian thing? Because look, I gotta agree with one thing what the guy said over there, Uku Hardy. Uku Hardy, love that name. So Uku Hardy says, or is it Josh? Or I don't know whichever one of them both said about releasing 3 games, and in the year is kind of a tough thing though. I understand that. Like I said, if you would have released 2 games, it would have been nice. And then, in January, because look, January is such a quiet month. Literally, you guys should have started like, okay, January 1st goes by, and the second, we're going to deliver you Outer Worlds. Yeah, let's deliver that guy over there. Let's go. Let's get people to play this game at the beginning of January. It would have done a better job, to be honest, though. But you guys released all these games kind of squeezed in. And that Grounded 2, of course, was a fabulous release because, you got people out there who are super fans of the game, right? Which they jumped to it and it did really fucking well, which is amazing. But again, too much big games though, right there. I mean, it's pretty much when you look at those Obsidian games, it's pretty much you see like Fallout New Vegas, you see what else do we see? Chat, help me out here. You see Fallout New Vegas, you see, you have Avowed, which Avowed was pretty amazing, for a lot of people. I just didn't stick to it, right? I gotta retry it, see if I can fall in love with it. But at the end though, you know, it didn't stick with me. But delivering that Outer Worlds get pretty much like a big RPG, like you had Avowed. It was too much to squeeze in. You should have talked to MS, and MS, of course, should have released the game right here in January, a month where there was not much to talk about, and there was not much to play. You know, some people found games to play, but it would have been nice though. Would have been a great way to start off the year, especially in a 25th anniversary. Yeah. So, chat, what do you guys think about this? Are you guys happy about this news? Reading about that, they're not going to release this game or not? Mm. And they're going to work more on Avowed games because, like I said, I heard good stuff about Avowed. On Outer Worlds 2, I heard that the pacing is super slow. And also, we got someone in here saying that after 30 hours, they took it off because they found it pretty boring. I gave it an open the marathon. See, I put pics in the Discord. I will check it out with the broke boy Lewis in a while. Yes, sir. So it says here, no, I'm not a Obsidian fan. I never got into games they make. I must be the only one according to sales. But here's the thing, though, chat. How was the marketing behind these games, though? Oh, that's a good question, though, because the chat. Look, I always say this, and I'll say this again. Xbox, you got to make a better company marketing, my friends. You seriously do. I mean, it's incredible that every time I turn on the TV, at least once in a while on Amazon, I get to see the commercial about all the games you have, which is cool. I like that idea and everything, but you got to at least have a marketing team, showing you Avowed, showing you this. show you this game alone. Pump it up, baby. Pump up that marketing when it comes down to these games. Yes, let's tech 772. Good morning. How you doing? I am doing fantastic, my friend. Having a good day. Yes, crazy Lou. It just happened from Xbox Game Pass and GTA 6. Oh man. Yeah, it does. Obsidian needs to make a true RPG like Witcher or Fable. Seriously, you think they can? I mean, to be honest, though, they're really good at what they do. We cannot say that they're not because everybody says the Fallout New Vegas is the best Fallout out there. I have not played Fallout New Vegas. I don't know. I mean, if they're gonna make a remaster, remake version, I want to try it out to see if it's actually true. Of what people have said out there about Fallout New Vegas. But yes, yeah. Ubay says, I've never been an Obsidian fan either. The only thing they made that I liked with South Park, Stick to Truth. Oh, man. I'm already laughing. Man, just thinking about South Park, The Stick of Truth, I'm already laughing, man. Chat already am. Paying pass GTA 6. Ha 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 ha. But tech, we probably will get Game Pass on GTA 6. How do I know? Because I know people in the industry. I talked to the heads of the people out there on Xbox and they told me this, that it will be there. I'm just kidding, Chad. That's not true, Chad. There's some people out there who say that stuff, and I'm just showing what they said, though. But I don't know if it's gonna come or not. But at the end of the day, though, if it's not coming or not, I will purchase it. Yep. Hold on, Chad. 1 second. It's my father. Hello. Te voy a llamar ahora. Te llamo. Sí, sí, yo te llamo ahorita que estoy en el programa. Te llamo ahorita. Yo te digo ahorita. Todo bien, te digo ahorita. Okay, bye. All right, sorry about that, chat. Yeah, my father was returning a call because I was calling him earlier, but like always, he does not pick up the phone, and he calls always in the middle of the show. Yes, so let's keep going. I'm not saying any names, you bet. I'm not saying any names. I'll just give you a hint. That's it. I'm not saying anything else. Oh man. Let's see now. I've never been an Obsidian fan either. Okay, stick your shoes. Sorry, buddy. Read my stuff next time. Laugh aloud. Let me see. That's what About is kind of. It's just not as polished. I'll be honest though. I mean, the game looked really good. They really did a good job with the arts and everything in the game. I mean, when Obsidian really does pump it up, they do an amazing job. I mean, you cannot deny that. But the thing is, when you pump up too much of the same, like pretty much the same environment of the game, like for example, not the same environment, but this pretty much the same thing. You get overloaded, and pretty much Obsidian got overloaded there. Like I said, if for Outer Worlds 3. We weren't expecting it. I mean, 2. Sorry, we weren't expecting Outer Worlds 2 this year. Like last year, we weren't expecting it until we saw the what's it called, the the June showcase. After we saw the June showcase, we finally understood. Hey, they're putting this game out there. But like I said, it would have been perfect for January. But my chat, it feels like they put it on there because of that Call of Duty release and the reception it got. Well, that's not true though, because I mean they already had set the date in the same showcase. Either way, though, it's just a way like to try to pump, Game Pass numbers too, and it just didn't work. Outer Worlds is not a title to get people to jump into Game Pass. I will tell you what are titles to get people to jump into Game Pass, simple and easy. And they are from back in the day 2002, 2003, 2000. Wait, 2000? No, it was 2005 or 2006. I don't know. All I know is when the Xbox 360 released, there was a game that came out that really pumped up the things on the consoles and everything. What was the name of that game? I remember one company that was crying out there for that. Go, please, don't let them take away from me, please. Y'all need to start dropping those Call of Duties on that thing, man. Come on, drop them. Start dropping them left and right. Drop them. Open up the servers. Get people to come to Game Pass. That is the game that's gonna pump you up. Not damn Fortnite. Oh, shit. But either way, let's keep going. Chat. Yeah. So, yeah. Subject matter is a big deal. New Vegas, post-apocalyptic Earth, is way more appealing than aliens on a made-up planet. Hey now, hey, hey. On a made-up planet. I mean, we got the Alien movie franchise, which was really appealing. Don't be saying that's not appealing because the Alien franchise, Cry Planet, you go to LV 42, is it LV 52 42? I forgot the name of it. I haven't seen it in a while, but yes, the Alien movies are really good. It's going. I've seen it's going to feel bad when Playground Games makes a better RPG level. Nah, they're not going to feel bad. No. They're not going to feel bad, my friends. No, they're not. No, no. I mean, look, Obsidian really, when they really want to go in and do something great, they really know how to do something great. I mean, like I said, everybody says like out of the whole Fallout series, the best one is New Vegas. So yeah, they pretty much do a good thing, though. Pretty much do a good thing. So we can't say it. Have you seen the Iron Lung movie? Which one is that one though? I don't know. Good question though. Uh-oh. Looky. Who we have here? Uh-oh. Chat. What a surprise for today's Wednesday show. Yes, we got a guest in here. Let me get her in here. Who replacing all scenes? Mi hermano Joey. What's up? How you doing, bro? Let me get my headphones on because
Good morning. I don't know if
how you doing?
people should be so hyped for me. um,
I'm high, man. I just had like a little itty bitty coffee today, though. It was sad
uh,
coffee, but yeah, gotta wait. So what's up, man?
Good
How you
morning,
doing?
everybody. Nah, man, my
Nice.
schedule's been changing so much lately that I could be like, one day I'm in the morning, one day I'm in the afternoon, one day I'm doing the graveyard. It's like, God damn. My new boss and his schedules it's insane.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Hold on. Have you got your bonus yet?
No,
Damn. New boss, give him the damn bonus. We're waiting for that rock island to come in, please. Joey, how you been, man? Besides anything, how's everything, man? What you been playing,
I've
bro?
been I've been okay. What have been playing? Yesterday, I've been playing a lot of Mario Kart with my kids
Oh,
and
nice. Did you
some
win?
nephews. Well, my oldest has turned really good at the game,
Nice.
and I was playing like really serious this time. I'm like, what the fuck? I can't catch her. So
Wait,
yeah. We were playing. It was getting intense. Yeah, the nephews and my kids. It was fun.
it was fun, good stuff. I mean, Mario Kart is supposed to make people intense. I mean, it really puts your heart rate up top, man. It really pumps you up. It's like you're getting doing some exercise because you're stressed out. You start to sweat because you got your kids coming at you with the big ass. What's the thing called? A turtle shell, man. And man, when the turtle shell hits you because you're so concentrated, like yeah, I'm about to win. All of a sudden, you're like, what the hell? And you cannot evade those suckers unless if you have a banana on your back, man. Like, oh, yep. That's how it is, buddy. That's how it is. But Joey, how do you feel about the whole Obsidian thing? The Xbox is dead again. We're going through this again, probably.
Well, I'm surprised that they went to those lengths and even talked that openly. Like,
Yeah, I'm surprised about that too. Yeah,
I'm surprised. It's like I don't know. I mean, obviously, I don't think they're lying or anything. Obviously, they're telling the truth, but that unfortunately Avowed and the world's underperformed.
yeah.
But sometimes I feel like a little hint of it's not our fault. It's Xbox's fault. So it's like I don't know. Sometimes I feel that these studios, even though they are like Team Xbox or Microsoft, they always throw like shots at Microsoft at their own house, and I don't know. But if it's true, well, no, I mean it is true. They have to see how to do better decisions next time. Xbox have to figure it out how to promote better their games, to sell their games
Mm-hmm.
better.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe have better quality control in their games. Maybe somebody has to be inside these games and say, you know what, this game ain't gonna sell, or this is not a good game.
Yeah.
Go throw it back into the oven or make a different game. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
up to them to figure it out. I don't think Avowed it's close to anything to be. Like, it's not even close to being a bad game at all. I haven't finished it. I gotten real far in it, but I have to go back to it. That's my fault. And a lot of people that I've spoken to is like they played it, but they stopped playing it. So maybe that's one of the reasons why it didn't sell because a lot of people it just didn't stick with it, and the
Yeah.
word of mouth didn't push it that much.
Then
And
push that.
The Outer Worlds is the one that I thought it was
Why?
going to do a lot more better than Avowed,
1 second. So,
and it went and then dropped day one on PlayStation, and a lot of people didn't you know love it as much as the first one. So I don't know. I don't know. It's
why?
hopefully none of this affects Obsidian in any shape or form. I'm glad that
One.
the game that everybody made fun of, which is Grounded, is the
Yeah.
one actually kicking ass. Is the one actually making good numbers and making money.
Mm.
So that tells you that you think you have a good idea, you think you know about gaming, and then somebody comes out with Grounded, which everybody was making fun of, is the one actually making money. So so that means people like different things, and you don't know what's going to be a hit at the end of the day. So let's see what happens, though. Hopefully, nothing bad happens when it comes to like punishment or anything. But
I think there's not going to be any punishment because one thing that really pulled in was Grounded 2. So yeah,
yeah,
I don't know why, but today, like for example, this morning I was watching kind of weird. I was watching a little bit of Goodwill Hunting. You know that scene where Robin Williams talks to Matt Damon, and he's sitting there, talking about the white fart and everything. Just having a good laugh this morning. I don't know why, but I posted like the show and it posted the Goodwill Hunting show. I was like, huh? Yeah, YouTube messed me up. Try to fix it over there on Twitter just in case though. But yeah, Joey, I mean, I don't think there's going to be punishment behind Obsidian because with Grounded 2 kicking off the way it did, you know, it really did a good job. And Grounded 2 is really kicking ass out there because it already has a big fan base. I mean, how many people are playing it? 20 million was it the last time we checked? 2025.
I don't know. I don't know, but
Mm-hmm.
it has a fan base.
It has a big fan base. So yeah, not only that, they really do know how to pull in Grounded because remember when Grounded came out like a beta mode, everybody a lot of people were like 50-50 on it, and then it started just to grow. And it got to a point where everybody was enjoying that game. And after that, like how many years after that was it released? They finally released like the full game, and everybody still was having a blast in the full game. So yeah, they really know how to market that Grounded game, and it does really amazing when it comes down to numbers. But when you look at, for example, Outer Worlds, like the first one, it sold 5 million units, and this one didn't get like too much in sales. For me, what I see is they packed up too many Obsidian games in the year. It's like I'll give you an example. This is a personal thing for me, right? This is a personal opinion for me. Don't take it like I'm saying this, like I'm trying to trash a game or something. Like, okay, I played Assassin's Creed Shadows, great game, amazing. And then the other one came around, which was Yote, and I was like, When I see the plot, I was like, but I already went through this year. I don't want to like get the game and go through this again. You know what I mean? I don't know
Mhm.
if I don't know if you know what I mean though. Like it's a rinse and repeat situation. So
Mhm.
I think they really packed up that game too much. And I even said here earlier that it would have been perfect if the game was going to be released, for example, now in January that we didn't have not much to talk about. Let's say 2nd of January, we drop in Outer Worlds 3. That would have been a perfect day for it. For in my opinion though. Just to start off the year to see how it goes because that's how I see it, especially in January where there's just not too much news to talk about. There's not too much things happening, and it would have been good to release that game during that period to get people to hop into it.
I mean, in hindsight, we as fans, in hindsight, we think those
Uh,
things. Like, yeah, dropping in January, we had nothing there. It was supposed to. It's a better release date than something.
yeah,
But when it comes to corporations, they want certain games in certain dates because they want to fill
gaps.
the quarters. They want to have something to boast the numbers and things like that.
Yeah,
So it's mostly about quarter earnings and fiscal numbers and those that dumb shit.
yeah, yeah,
Instead of having a release schedule that is actually healthy for for the game and the studios. But I don't
yeah.
know, and maybe I mean maybe I thought launching 3 games in 1 year for one studio wasn't a bad idea. I mean, I thought they were like, yo, they have 3 games ready, just pump it out. What's the problem?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it seems to be a bad idea. But here's my thing, though. You're asking that why didn't they drop, or is a good idea to drop Outer Worlds in January? And my question is now is like, is the Outer Worlds actually good enough to be dropped on
Yeah,
January? And even
that's
so,
another question. Yeah,
and
That's
by
another
the
question to ask.
and
Yeah.
by and by the statements of Microsoft, and they're talking about numbers and blaming now Xbox for their low numbers and stuff like that. And it seems to me that they don't give a damn about Xbox engagement numbers no more, but they didn't even mention it. No, so
You
we're
try.
back to
Well, Amy Hood tried to mention it,
no,
and
no, no,
and
no.
people were
Let's keep
pointing
it
it
real. Let's keep it
out.
real. Let's keep it real. They don't give a
Yeah.
damn about that. If if
Oh, the
if
investors
if
don't.
Game Pass goes up in price,
Yep.
that means they want more money, not engagement numbers.
No, they want more money. Yeah. I mean, that's what people
And if
do.
they're angry about the performance of these games, that means because they didn't sell, that means they want the sales numbers.
Mm-hmm.
So as Xbox fans, we gotta realize right now Microsoft doesn't give a damn about MAUs now. They want money.
Mm.
So this thing like, oh, it's the most played game on Steam on whatever on this month on all platforms. I think Microsoft is like, I don't give a damn. Are they giving me money? So
Yeah.
this is a different Microsoft. This is a different Microsoft when it comes to their
Maybe
finances,
maybe
because
they're
they're investing really hard in AI, and that
yeah they
investment is
really try.
really hard. So
Yeah,
this is a different
they're
Microsoft.
really putting too much money into it. They really are. I mean, it's just, the stock keeps dropping right now. Yesterday I checked it; it was at 411. And yeah, it's awful that it just keeps lowering though. I mean, he has to sit back, and check out what's happening and get things pumping because it's not looking pretty. Not only for them, for all these companies, because even Nvidia stock has dropped. It's dropped $10 less, or I don't remember how big it was, but yeah, stocks are massively dropping when it comes to this whole AI situation. Like investors are just not happy with it. That's what it
They want
seems out there. They got to sit down and try
they
to
want the cash, bro.
do. Yeah, they want the cash. They want to.
So yeah, MAUs is not a thing no more, Louis.
Huh?
It's not like 2 3 years ago that recurring revenue. They didn't have a big investment like AI or anything like that at the moment. The steady revenue of an MAU, it was actually good for them. Everything was steady, but now they're heavily investing and investing and investing. They want
That's it.
more,
Yeah, they
more and
want
more and more and
more,
more.
more, and
And
it's gonna be bad for them because at the end of the
and
day, though, if they keep doing that, it's gonna be massive trouble for them.
and the only way to get it is not with an MAU. It's with selling and getting money
Yeah.
out of everybody. So I think they're going to raise the price eventually of Game Pass. Also, the prices of consoles are going to raise eventually too, and they want the money for the games.
Yeah, I know they
So
will. But yeah, but
that's when you listen and read the earnings
the
call.
article, yeah,
That's what they
that's what
sound. That's what they sound.
that's what they sound though. We're not confirming this is the way though, chat. It's just that's how it sounds. That's how it
It
is
sounds
because
like they fucking want the money.
exactly. That's what they make it sound. So always looking for the bad area for Microsoft. Because listen, at the end of the day, though, like I said, they need to figure out what's going on in there because it ain't looking pretty because the stocks keeps on dropping. Ubay says stock price doesn't really mean a whole lot in terms of company health. Oh, I know. But at the end of the day, though, it really when you see it, right, especially with investors, though, you see that if it's like only happening to Microsoft, okay, we see that, but it's happening to everyone. It's like they're not happy about the whole AI situation, and these companies need to sit down, take back, and say, okay, let's reorganize and let's pitch these ideas in another way, to get the investors to come back and pump in the money again. So yeah, it's something that happens, and right now things are low, and I know that probably in a week or two it will go up again, probably slowly, but it will. Now if they keep on crashing, you know it's bye bye to Mr. Nutella probably soon or something like that. If he keeps on making it crash though, it'll be bye to him. But let's see how it goes though. Let's see how it goes. So
Whoa, is this stock going down? I haven't heard anything about it.
well, right now it's at 411. Yesterday I checked, it was at 411. The other day was at 440. Now it's at 411. So yeah, it's $30 lower. Yesterday, I don't know about today though, but let me check though.
Yeah, that's not.
Uh,
I mean, it's lower, but it doesn't mean anything though.
uh, right now it's sitting at 414, so it went up. So yeah, it's gonna go up now. Let's see how it goes though.
Again, fucking
It's crazy. It's
the
just in
stock,
order to understand, you got to follow it. It's crazy stuff though.
the stock is still. It's just stupid
Mm-hmm,
knee jerk
mm-hmm.
reactions of.
But
Whatever.
yeah, yes, the stock price will fluctuate or speculation, investment. What events has nothing to do with AI or Nvidia. We'll be seeing the same thing as with Google, Meta, and yeah, it has. The thing is, Jube, it has to do with AI. How do we know it has to do with AI? Because when Google Genie came out, which we use Joey as an example, as the great Google Genie, and saying what game should I work on, Louis, stuff like that. We are joking about that on Monday, but yeah, it has to do because after the Google Genie came out, a lot of the investors said, "Oh, we're pulling out from Take Two. What was the other companies? Roblox. A lot of them just they just ran
Yeah.
off. Yeah, they ran off. They got scared in that moment. So, like I said, they got to bring it in. They got to bring
No,
it in.
they didn't run off. The stock prices just dropped.
Just drop. Yeah, the
I
investors.
don't I just don't I don't think anybody sold anything. This is a dumb thing to do. Just because somebody generated a video, because that's not a video game. That's a
Video,
video
video,
that's
but it scares some
pretending to
people
be a
off.
video game. It pretended to be no, it doesn't scare anybody. It scares stupid people that think that's how video games work.
Oh
The
yeah,
only,
exactly. Yeah.
the only people that are scared was fucking investors in suits that don't know what video games actually are.
But the question is, what do they know though? All they know is put money in the company, pretty much. I mean,
Exactly. So
exactly.
that's why I'm not worried about that. That's just a video.
Exactly.
People are like, oh, look at this video game they're making. That's not a video game.
So,
That's a that's an AI generated video pretending to be a video game.
Chat. Maybe this is the time where me and Joey should sit down and make a game of our own. Call it the Louie and
Yes,
Joey game. Yes,
yes, I
yes.
agree.
We will make Joey as Kirby and
I'm not
Louie.
even joking. I'm not joking. I actually think it seriously. To you know what? What actually it takes to make a video game? I want to learn to make one.
I do too. I do
No,
too.
I'm serious. I'm
It'll
being
be
serious.
messy though. Mine will be messy though if I make a video game. It's gonna be bad though. It's probably gonna get a rating over 3. What's it not?
Doesn't matter. It was not every game is going to be a banger.
I
It
know. I
could be a
know.
small little project, and we can
Yeah.
pull something out for Steam and make it exclusive to Xbox because fuck PlayStation. That's what we should do.
And
Imagine this.
promote it.
Imagine this. If we make. Imagine if we. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but imagine if we make something close or amazing as like a triple A banger. And out of spite, we only put it on PlayStation on Xbox. Everybody like, oh, but Xbox, no, but there's no exclusivity. We just want to put it on Xbox. Fuck everybody. We want to help Xbox out, so that's what we're putting it on Xbox. That would be funny. Yeah, that's the name of the game. Joey's Cloud Adventures.
Joey's Cloud Adventures, yeah. Project GD is an easily researched prototype from Google that lets you create and explore infinite diverse worlds, create a world, build a character. Yes. For Q, we could we can make a game where Louis is on land and Joey is on sea, right? And we gotta solve these puzzles. You made me all, Johnny Bravo like buff and strong, with a Dune shotgun, and stuff like that. And we made Joey the diver. And Joey's going underwater trying to sell for me to go up to the next level and stuff like that. That'll be pretty fun though.
No, but I'm being serious though. Like for the past 2 days, I've actually been looking at
Oh,
like
that'll be cool.
tutorials and things to do. Like, well, how do
Yeah.
you even start to make a video game? Because I don't know how to
Oh,
code. I'm not a good artist or anything, so I'm just curious how to do something. And I've been
yeah.
looking at some tutorials and some guys talking about it, and I'm like, huh, okay. So as long as at first I got to start with a little cube, and then with that little cube, learn make it to move and make it to do actions. And after I do that, I gotta make a good gameplay loop. And after that, then I put some graphics onto it. And then after that, then I put some music onto it. And then after
Huh.
that, I
Yeah.
put some story into it. And then after that, I have a video game. So I'm actually looking forward to it. Like I want to learn something. I want to learn how to make video games before I want to make. And the studio's gonna call Made by Human Beings Studios.
Gateway human beings. Oh, damn. Look at this. This would be a cool boss fight. It could be Louis headbutting a goat while wearing a motorcycle helmet. Hell
That's
yeah, I'm
right.
down for that. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, why
You-
not? Why
Heck yeah.
not?
I'm down for it.
If the
Yeah.
guy, if the guys from Cuphead, who didn't know how to do anything, made Cuphead, why
Hmm.
can't we? Why can't we, bro?
Exactly.
And I understand the story of the guys at Cuphead. They had to sell their house and bet on everything, and then they made Cuphead. I
Hmm.
think I don't need to sell anything. I just need to. I
Take your
can do it
time.
myself.
Just
Yeah,
take
I
your
can do
time.
it myself.
Yeah,
Like,
like the guy from the soldier game. What's the soldier game called? The toy soldier game.
yes, yeah.
Yeah, he did it by himself. Yeah.
There's a bunch of games out there that is made by one person, and when you talk to them, they're like, "Yeah, it took me a long time, but I didn't sell my house. Maybe it is really really hard. I don't know. I can try. Why not? Why not?
Exactly. Hey, it's not. There's nothing wrong with trying new things. I always say that. Don't be afraid to do it. It's like me.
And if it fails and it's a bad worst game in history, that's fine. At least I tried to make one game.
Exactly, my friend. Exactly. Joey, guess what got brought up yesterday? I was laughing my butt off about this, but yes, it got brought up again.
Xbox is dead again.
Yeah, pretty much. You know how you remember the other day, Sarabon had an interview. They asked her about the same thing, like always. They brought this up, and this is what I find funny though, because in the
I'm
article
sorry.
though,
Sorry. Can you repeat that? You broke up.
oh, I broke up. Okay, let me check my microphone.
No, no, there you go. No, no, no.
Let me check my microphone though, just in case though. If it's yeah, it's the Yeti microphone because sometimes it goes to the
No,
Osmo.
I think it was a internet thing, not a
Oh,
microphone.
something got brought up again, and it's kind of funny though because they had to talk about this, and it was the 30% again because they just cannot leave that damn 30% away. They always got to ask the same question: Who is 30%, 30%? This is what the article says though.
Yeah, I know what the article said. Louis, listen. That's the target Xbox, Microsoft has on Xbox. They have to do it. Period. That's it.
All right,
There's
but
no
wait,
fighting. There's no butts and fuzz. Nothing. Obsidian to all of them has to make 30% profit. That's it.
wait
And
a
if
minute,
they don't make it, Microsoft is mad. That's
wait
it.
a minute. There it is.
Sarabon is trying to like hide it a little bit, but that's the truth. Period.
So here you go. But wait. Hold on. Microsoft had debunked the report stating that the 30% profit margin target was incorrect.
Incorrect or not, there's a target.
Oh, there is a target though, but I just find it funny that they're trying to bring up the 30% again and again and again and again and again. But yet it was debunked a couple months ago. So I was like, what are you guys talking about? Me? You literally put it in the same
Well,
article.
you can't debunk it because Obsidian just said that that's true on the
Oh,
article. Yes,
what they said was, hold
they
on,
said they said that 30% is there. It's a thing.
it's a thing.
Yeah,
Since I was speaking in terms profitability standpoint, though, 30% profit target. Hmm. How much is 30% of profit target? We're not going to do those numbers today. But man, it's like they're always looking for something to talk bad about Xbox. I just don't understand it. They're trying to look for that bad thing, though. They're trying to look for that. Mm. Oh God! Oh God! Man! Oh man! It is what it is, right, Joy? It is what it is.
sometimes I'm like, you know what, Microsoft, you should like fuck it, quit.
Seriously, you say that
Yeah,
a
like
lot.
fuck it. Let them have their way and see what happens. Let them have their way. Let's see what happens. Let's see how boring the video game industry turns out to be.
Oh God! Damn! I mean, what are we going to talk about, Joey? Because I mean,
I'm not going to talk about PlayStation. I'm going to tell you that right now.
but there's nothing to talk about PlayStation though. Besides, them selling to TCL. What else is there to talk about PlayStation? Besides, the Pro being great, they got the almighty He-Man sword and it delivers, 5K Joey. Remember 5K?
Mm, dear Lord.
Dear Lord, I don't understand what is all the promotion with that 5K. I was laughing my butt off that day about 5K. I said, what? What the blue hell? And then I found out there were actually 5K TVs, but I was like, nobody talks about this. Same thing with the 8K stuff. I mean, just yesterday, I think it was, they came out and said, well, 8K TVs are not going to be a standard thing. So companies decided just not to make any more 8K TVs because, of course, they're expensive. They don't sell. So 8K is out of proportion. Not only that, channels, videos, and stuff don't have that much content to be pumped into 8K. So at the end of the day, what was the point about 8K?
Louis, you know how difficult it is to produce an image in 8K?
I can't imagine it is because of the damn
So
TV's expensive as well.
the amount of bandwidth that you need and streaming power that you need just to put an image in 8K,
Hmm.
and you have a whole bunch of video games barely making 4K native, and you want them to pump
Exactly.
out 8K or 5K, and
Hey,
the whole thing, the marathon is internal resolution is 5K, but you're seeing only 4K, so why mention 5K at all? I don't know.
exactly. You don't know. Exactly. That's the point. We don't know. Hold on, I'm getting a message. One
It's the
second.
same. It's the same thing that happened with what was the game, that little game that was running at 8K at PlayStation.
It was a
And
travel game. It was called some
yeah, the tourist.
tourist. Yeah,
It
tourist.
was it was running at 8K at PlayStation internally, and it was running at 6K internally on Xbox. Why? Because Xbox is the Xbox One version of Xbox just pumped up, but on the PS5 they made an entire new version, so that's why it was running internally at 8K. But when you look at the image on the TV, it was just spewing out 4K. So it doesn't matter how many Ks you put in internally. When you look at it, it was only an 4K image. So it's like I think 4K is good enough. Like 4K, a real 4K image is a beautiful image. And if you have a good TV like an OLED or a QLED or one of these new technologies, the TVs looks amazing. Have you seen a movie in Dolby Vision with on a 4K TV? That looks beautiful. Like that's enough. You don't need more. What you need is better refresh rate and steadier frames. That's it. That's it. But this whole AK six Louis, nah, 4K is enough. We're good.
Yeah, I find it's enough too. Yeah, 4K is enough. I said it for years. As of right now, 4K is enough for me, and I just want the games to be 4K 60. Because I know. Listen, Chad. I keep saying this all the time. I know companies want to try to shove you with all this cool technology. Like, yeah, get yourself a 5090. You know, you can get 500K. You know, in it. You know that thing. Or I'm like, bro, come on, man. I mean, we don't even have this technology be that advanced. And the games are not even pumping that up. You know, imagine you
Right.
have to play in a game like in a big ass screen, and all of a sudden, you know, the image is like this small. Like, come on.
Besides, my TVs, my 4K TVs,
Yeah,
I don't even play on them. Like one is in my room, my actual bedroom. My
yeah,
wife is the one that uses that one. Then
yeah,
one is in the living room. My kids use that one, and I'm playing on a 1440p monitor over here.
yeah. Well,
And it looks great enough. It's like
I play on my OGC too, and that thing looks pretty. I mean, everything looks nice. You see that image just pop up. It's like, "Pshaw, it looks so beautiful,
look,
beautiful."
1440p is a beautiful image too. I've run
I know.
this is 1440p and it's 120 well actually 133 frames monitor, right? And those it has the HDR, but I took it off because it took for some reason it puts it way too dark. So I
Mm-hmm,
just took it off, which is fine. But the image is great enough. It's great. Image is great enough.
mm-hmm.
I'm happy with the monitor. It could it be better, of course, but I think it's good enough. Besides the size, I'm right here. Like what the fuck? And it's massive. It's a 32 inch.
Yeah, you don't need to like stand away, like far away, like when we were kids. It was like, don't stay close to TV, you get blind. Nah, you don't get blind for looking
Maybe,
close.
well, I mean, I use glasses, so maybe there was a point to that, but I don't know.
No, it was not a point to that. There's only like one TV that was ever made. I looked into it like one time. I was like, oh wait, they said that before we were kids, and then I looked into this. There was one TV model actually. If you got close to it, you actually get eye strain and go blind from it. But no, other TVs did not have that. That was just stuff just to get that to get us sit close to the TV. You know how it is, yeah. So yeah, this is so funny how Pickles asked question. How did we get from 8K to 5K? Well, I don't know. It's just for them to promote the PS5 Pros, saying it's almighty and powerful. It's got the He-Man sword, Thundercats. It's got everything into it. Remember, Lionel was skinny until he grabbed the sword of Omen. He got all buff. I mean, shit. I was gonna even order a sword of Omen on Amazon for me to lose weight if that's actually true. Pick up the sword and lose all that weight and get all buffed up and stuff. I was like, I'm gonna pick that up. Because I tried doing the power of Grayskull, but nah, nothing happened. Nah, nothing happened. So that's how it is, though. You know how it is. They're just trying to shove stuff in there and just to say that it's powerful, mighty, and everything. And at the end of the day, though, Chad, this is a serious question. Who has a 5K TV? I don't know. No one got a 5K TV. Joey, do you have a 5K TV?
No, I only reach 4K, and I'm not gonna buy a new one
Exactly.
unless my TV like the ones that I have like break or something.
Knock on wood. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. We don't want that right
No,
now.
no, 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 no. The one living room one is pretty. It's like a year and a half old, maybe because I changed that one.
Mm-hmm.
I had an old one. The old one I gave it to my parents. So
And it
I
still
have a
works.
yeah. It was a regular 1080p like big ass TV. It was a 65 1080p LG that I had. So I gave those to my parents, and I bought the 4K like a year and a half ago, maybe two. And I have now a 65 regular 4K TV, but the OLED one is in my living room and in my bedroom.
Your bedroom? Okay, cool, cool, cool. All right, cool beans. So, what else do we have? Oh yeah, I have one more topic to talk about, which we're gonna have fun with. Joey, you're gonna have fun with this because since you love AI, and the good thing you hopped in with into this conversation because you love that AI baby. But before that, though, Dangus says some serious a little honest. I am OP. I don't mind, but I think it makes the games like they were bad. You never hear Sony Studios talking about their games flopping.
I like that they don't do that. You
Huh?
keep your dirt. You keep your dirty laundry in your own. You keep your dirty laundry to your house, bro.
I always say that
No,
too. But yeah,
no,
that was
no. You got you got Obsidian out here, spewing the dirty laundry to everybody.
yeah, exactly. Because listen, if a game, I gotta say something, right? I always say this, especially these days. I mean, look, if a game does not sell well, could have been marketing, could have been too much of, there were too many games out there, could have been a lot of things happening out there. Because look, at the end of the day, though, Chad, I keep on,
Or it could have been the game.
it could have been the game that too. And the thing is, though, these days though my chat is it's kind of hard to push a game for people to fall in love with. I mean, when we sit here, we look at every single year that passes by, there's only been like one or two top games that actually sold, what is it, 20 million copies, 15 million copies, 20, 30. There hasn't been that much. What we're seeing is 4 to 5 million, tops 10 million, which is actually a good number. But but when you hear that the game sold 20, 25 million, you actually get happy. Like, wow, that means they're gonna get a sequel, kind of like how Hogwarts Legacy did, how Elden Ring did. All those titles, they really ranked up when it came up to that. But these games that are releasing, they're just not selling as well. I mean, for example, Gotti game Astrobot only sold 1.5 million during its time of its release. 1.5 million, and it's still, I think it's right now at three. I don't remember what it was, but still, that's nothing compared when you sit down, you look at the user console base. You're like, wait, there's 80, 90 million PlayStation users. I don't know what the exact number is right now, but at the end of the day, though, it's like 1% bought it. Same thing with Yote. Yote was at three when it released, and like people just didn't pick it up. Right there, they just didn't pick it up. Especially a game that Tsushima sold 10 million copies. So it's interesting to see that. How right now these days people are just not buying as much as games as they used to, though. That's something that's happening out there. And one big example is that pricing really hits you. You don't want to pay $70 for it. You want to pay 60, 50, 40 for it. For example, look at Arc Raiders. Arc Raiders was a big hit because what was the price on that? Was it 40, right? Our graders was 40, I remember, I think correctly. And by being at 40, people picked it up. So it's actually in a good, really good price range for people just to pick up and buy. And yeah, it kind of sucks that this is happening out there though. But it is what it is, and we cannot like tell people, oh, you got to buy this game. You got to do no, no.
Oh, those the Ghost of Yote numbers are actually official.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. It
By
was
whom?
I don't know. Good question though. Let me go check. Ghost of Yote.
Because this is like the fourth or fifth time I've seen this. That somebody says, "Oh, it flopped," and then the report actually comes out and it actually sold.
Oh yeah, here it is. Ghost of Tsushima sold over 3.3 million units in the first 32 days, according to Sony's
Uh,
physical report of a quarter ending to November 2nd, 2025. Yeah, it was Sony who said it. Yeah, so it's
and
official.
but that's November though.
That's November. Yeah, it was 3 million though. 3 million.
That's still not bad.
Still not bad though. But at the end of the day though, when you look at how many people are on that console though, I mean, it's not a good hit though. So it wasn't a big hit. Like if Ghost of Tsushima would have sold 10 million copies in the first month, I'd be like, wow, it was amazing. It sold a lot, but. mm. But again,
I don't know because to me a hit or success is get your investment back and make profit.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
That
I don't care
they
if
get it. Yeah,
and if you only need 100,000 people for that, then that's a hit for me. I don't know how
yeah.
much they need. I don't know if they made a profit. I know
Here's,
there's like I know there's like a trillion people on PlayStation and everybody wants a PlayStation, but I know if they made a profit and their quarter earnings is gonna come out really soon,
yeah,
and they're gonna sell. They're gonna show their numbers there, and we're gonna
they're
figure it
gonna,
out if they actually made a profit on that shit or not. So
yeah, we'll probably figure it out.
well, this doesn't really matter to that
Louis
because
Bro GTA
what,
6 after PS6.
huh?
Louis Bro GTA 6 after PS6. No, I think GTA 6 is gonna be released now because I mean they're starting marketing in when was it? Oh, go. And summer, they said. But we will talk GTA 6 tomorrow. We will talk about that tomorrow because there's a lot of things that happen in GTA 6, especially when it comes down to the consoles where they said it's 139 million estimate. I was like, interesting right here. To check that out and talk a little bit about that
There's
tomorrow.
a 130 million estimate console of what?
Of video game consoles sold in total, Gen 9 consoles.
So you're talking about only Xbox and PlayStation.
I mean, you got a Nintendo in there,
I don't think I don't think Rockstar considers that,
but
just for the reason they don't sell GTA on that thing.
yeah, let's go see Gen 9 consoles. But either way, though, with or
And
without.
besides, I think if I'm not mistaken, the Switch 2 is a Gen 10 console.
Oh, it is? Oh, this is getting more spicier.
Nintendo has been ahead one generation, I think. Not in
Hmm.
technology, not in technology. I'm talking about
What
generation.
gen is
Of,
Switch 2? Let me see. What gen is Switch 2? Yeah, the Nintendo Switch 2 is considered console by release time, though many discussions take place. It is a 10th generation system due to its 2025 release date. Oh, it's
there you
discussion.
go. There you go.
Uh
Because if you
oh.
actually look at the generations, they cut short so quickly the Wii U, which was like was at the same time an Xbox One and PS4 generation. And when they made the Switch, it jumped one generation ahead of the Xbox. So basically, the Switch is actually a Xbox Series and PlayStation 5 generation, and now they made the Switch 2, so it's one generation ahead.
Uh oh.
So I don't know if they're counting it, and if they're counting it, and they say they have 130, they estimate 139 million consoles
140, yeah.
sold. So that's like 40 on Nintendo and 99
On PlayStation.
million on PlayStation, 1 million on Xbox.
Before we keep on going, shout out to the 46 people here on the show. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. And also hit that bell. Go for it. Let's get Louis to 1.9 and close to the 2,000. Let's go. I'm
Yeah.
getting there, baby. I'm getting there. And you are, chat, you are the ones that are making this happen. This is fantastic. I love, look at that. We're now up to 47. Let's go. Let's keep going, Joey. Let's talk about this because I know you really want to talk about this because you love this stuff, especially when it comes down to AI.
Oh God. I
And
already
this,
had a fight with Sean with that thing on WBG.
oh, what was the fight about? Ooh, I missed that boxing
About
match. Who won?
yeah, about AI.
What was the fight about? Who won though? Let's
I'll
see.
send you the clip.
Is it
Well, it was the people are literally we put two polls.
all
It
right?
went 200 votes, 50 it ended up 50-50 on AIS versus AI no, and ended up
Okay.
50-50.
Hmm.
And Team Joey versus Team Sean. Sean won 56% over 44 on me.
He did. He won.
Yeah.
Oh,
People don't like me, which is fine. That's fine.
you should have put on your Kirby shirt. If you would have put on your Kirby shirt, you would have won.
Oh God.
I'm telling you, hey, listen, colors, make, sometimes colors help, the image look better. So you're gonna put on that pink Kirby shirt on, would have been there. They would have been, look at you, little pink. Oh, he looks good.
I don't even know if I have a picture. I don't have pink clothing.
Man, we gotta
Well,
get
no, well,
Jack.
no, well, no. I do have a pink shirt, but it's a as a dress shirt, to go,
Oh, no, no, no! Don't wear the dress shirt though. Chat, listen,
no.
we
When you
gotta
go
get
out, when you gotta
Far
go out and
Q.
dress well. I do have a pink one, but
Far Q. I have a mission for you. Go right now to
no, you don't.
Amazon
No,
and
no,
look
no,
for a
no,
Kirby pink shirt for Joey. We're gonna buy
no,
Joey a Kirby pink shirt and send it
no,
to
no.
Panama. We're gonna
Y'all don't
do
know
that.
my PO. You don't know my PO box, so no. You know. No.
Oh, shit. I'll find that out. No worries.
Oh, you
I know.
won't.
Yeah, I will. I'll talk to
No,
Dirt.
you
I'll talk
won't.
to
You
John.
guys
I'll
don't know
DM
my.
right now. Hey,
I,
Dirt, we want Joey's address to send him that shirt. I'll deliver it here and then I'll send it to him. I'll do that.
actually,
Part two, you got a
actually,
mission.
actually only one person has my PO boxes, and that was Devin, and Devin's not even on the show anymore.
Far Q, another job. Find Devin for me.
I don't
So, Joey, let's talk about this. This is going to be a fun one right here.
oh yeah.
Oh, here we go. Yes.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Sony
yeah, yeah,
wants
yeah,
to
yeah.
use Gen AI to feed you fake podcast voiced by PlayStation characters.
Wait, oh god.
Oh man. Oh
Bro.
Lord.
So you see, Louis, you see why I don't like AI. Now you got fucking Sony out here want to eliminate the great team up of Louis and Joey, or Joey and Louis.
Yeah.
They want to use AI to replace all these fantastic podcasts that are out here. You
I
see
mean,
why I hate AI, bro?
I
Jesus.
mean, look. I mean,
They want to take away our opinions now by making, what is Kratos gonna say?
boy,
Honest,
boy.
is he gonna criticize Sony one bit?
Hmm.
Like, let's think about this for a second. If you have AI making podcasts and people can't distinguish if it is actually a human or is it actually a person that, or an AI doing these voices and making these podcasts,
Mm-hmm.
there these AI are gonna be paid, because if you pay an app, you can't say this, you can't say that. It's gonna turn into a fucking propaganda machine for anybody starting to spew some fake news or real news or whatever. They're not gonna talk shit. They're gonna be extremely biased. There's not gonna be a real opinion. There's not gonna be interesting nuance between two people having difference of opinion. Nothing. It's gonna be fucking every dude, and that's what the world. I hate it. Louis. I'm moving to a farm, Louis. This is pissing me off. This is pissing me off, man. Jeez, I'm gonna make my own video
Oh,
games.
oh Lord.
God,
Oh God, oh God. But Joey, I find this hilarious. I mean, this news, I saw this yesterday. I was like, we're gonna talk about this tomorrow because I said I gotta bring this into subject. You're gonna make
just
boy.
imagine, all these pony podcasts. Because somebody said it in the chat. Just imagine that, like, hey, we got a special guest over here. Yeah, we got a special guest, and it's Kratos. And they have,
Kratos.
and they're speaking to an AI Kratos over there, and
Yeah.
they're, yeah, and you're like, there's a what the fuck, bro?
Or have Aloy or have Parappa the rapper, put it on his little cool hat and be like, PlayStation 5, the best console in the world. Yeah, I'm the man, Parappa the rapper. Can you imagine that, Joey, happening, bro? I mean, shit. You can't make this shit up. I mean, this is hilarious just reading this news. I'm like, out of all things, no joke, out of all things, though, bro, you're you want to push these characters so much. They do. I mean, and it became a joke. For example, look at Ellie, right? I'm gonna be a daddy. I'm like, oh God,
Oh my
oh
god.
God, oh good God, oh no, why, oh why? And man, it was just the butt of the joke for while the series was going. And that's the thing, though. Now they want to make a God of War TV show and to try to pump it up, okay, which is cool because right now you got to get games, to bring in the money through movies and stuff like that, which I don't mind it. And now you want to seriously make an AI thing to just join your podcast and be like, boy, I am here to conquer your channel. Or have Parappa the rapper rapping, like I said earlier. Or have Alloy in there, jumping in there and talking about her. I'm gonna go grab my little machine, and ride it. Yes, my little dinosaur machine, yes. And then you gotta have what's the name, Ellie, jumping in there and talking about how she's gonna be a daddy and things like that. I mean, come on, man. Oh Lord, oh come on.
Here's the thing. At the end of the day, it's like, let's say it's successful and you have a podcast with a bunch of characters talking shit, right? And
Yeah,
it's funny and it's jokes. Obviously, it's all data stolen from millions and millions of podcast shows out there,
probably gonna steal
right?
my. I gotta get paid to steal my data though. I'm gonna steal.
And then you're like,
Lars. So
us,
that's
right? Let's put it this way. Right now, we're doing this podcast, right?
yeah.
All this voice, all the voices, all our opinions are going to a data center right now,
Oh wow. I gotta
and
get
it's be
paid.
yes, that's the pin that also bothers me. Like, AI is just stolen content repackaged with a shiny, with a shoe polish, thrown out there like original things, which is not true. They're stealing all of our opinions. They're stealing all of our content, all of our ideas, all of our art, all of our everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then the worst part, they're selling it back to us, and we're gonna pay for it.
Yep.
Like, what the
Mm-hmm.
fuck?
I want to read this real quick because I want to get a good laugh, though. I want to get a good laugh. So,
Yeah,
Have
it's
you
a lot.
ever sat there and wondered how cool it would be to listen to a fake podcast presented by God of War,
Oh
Kratos,
God.
or Ellie from The Last of Us? Hell no! I mean, shit. We're kind of funny though. Yeah, listen. I dare them to put the Elia from The Last of Us in the fake podcast. I triple dog dare them, especially since the PlayStation fanboys are tired of The Last of Us. I'm not kidding you. They are tired of it.
They're
No,
gonna show us,
oh,
Louis. They're gonna teach us how to be better daddies.
oh God, oh God, that article. When you told me about that article, I was laughing my ass off.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
God.
Ellie and Kratos are gonna show us how to be better daddies.
Well, no, well, you're part of the
Ah!
wrong. But for some reason, Sony thinks that's exactly what people want, as a recently discovered patent reveals that the tech titan plans to use generative AI to facilitate such a concept. Okay, let's keep going. In an uncovered filing, the LLM based generative podcast for gamers proposal was unearthed, and it will use generative AI to create personalized podcast voiced by some PlayStation's most iconic characters. Who wants to listen to AI delivered podcasts? Sony's latest patent publication aims to use a gamer's personal profile to piece together an AI driven podcast feed hosted by their favorite first party characters. That means you can have a Ghost of Tsushima Jin Sakai, those set tones in your ear, molded by AI, giving you the lowdown on gaming news that might interest you. Really? The background of the pen is submitted in 2024, but only just published on the Whiteboard platform explains. As recognized herein, video game platforms currently lack the ability to provide unique and targeted content to gamers to update the gamers about things that are happening on the platform because you ain't got shit. But okay, there are currently no adequate solutions to the foregoing computer related technological problem. Ah, the lengthy summary of the proposed patent goes on to detail using an LLM large language model to identify data associated with the PlayStation profile and generate a podcast of news related to that data. It would have been it would then be reeled off by a video game character of a game played by the video game player. Where was I? Okay, here we go. Because this pop-ups drive me nuts. This could be paired with video footage, trailers, screenshots, and other media. But it would get pretty personal. The filing revealed how the audio may include a joke of the video game player's expense. Good God. Which means you could be roasted by generative AI podcast voiced by your favorite characters because that's what we as gamers want.
Huh?
Really? Joey, do you want that? Hey, chat, I got a question. Do y'all want that? Let's make a poll on
Look,
this.
as much as I wish to eventually, because it's not gonna happen, never gonna happen. But eventually, eventually, why am I saying eventually? As much as amused I would be to have a beer with Homer Simpson, I don't think I want to listen to Homer Simpson for 2 hours in a podcast.
Nope. The pencil finally came with images that show how you would fit on your PlayStation dashboard. It doesn't. It doesn't. What does that say though? Start.
Somebody said it on the chat. Like, we're talking about making fake AI podcasts, and they're not talking about making video games. What are we
Exactly.
doing here?
Exactly. Another image showed how a video podcast using the same format would work, using desk hosts to give players something visual to focus on. In
Oh
other news,
God.
the software offered for Gen X, so update now. Also try a spin move on the boss next time.
Hey, this is killing me, Louis.
Yeah, no, Joey, I am laughing here. I'm not kidding you. At no point in the file does it indicate how the voice actor for these characters will potentially be compensated or represented via this technology. It could be a nightmare for the actors who brought these characters to life, as well as their voices that are being used ad infinitum. The characters and their personas are owned by PlayStation and the vast number of studios under the banner. Do
What
you
characters and what personas though? Oh no, never mind, never mind. I thought gonna never mind.
Do
Go
you
ahead, I
think
can
there
take.
are any major concerns regarding this patent? And would you want to listen to Gen AI podcast featuring your favorite characters? Let us know what you're thinking and insider, whatever that is on the below. Okay, so let me use this question right here. Okay, Okay, let me see if I can put this on the poll though. Let's see if I can squeeze this sucker in. I'm just gonna copy this, and I want to see what the chat has to say because that's actually a good question though. Can it fit
Yeah,
though? 100? Nope, it couldn't fit though.
yeah, that is the mall. Oh shit.
Okay, here we go. Got it. All right, now it fits. Yes or no? Start a poll. Do you want to listen to it?
I might.
Oh shit, Joey! Oh my God, Joey! I cannot believe we have gone into this. Seriously, this is insane. It's like they really want to push this. Like
You're
if you're
killing me, Louis. You're killing me, Louis. You're killing me.
I'm killing you, I'm killing you. But I had to bring it up because it was gonna be the joke of the day. Reading this whole article about this, I mean, like, come on, why in the blue hell? Like, for example, I have look. One cool thing I have in Waze is the Master Chief's voice. I like the Master Chief voice. I can listen to it, turn left, turn right. That's cool stuff. I like that idea. That's pretty fantastic. But you're sitting there like, okay, let me see what the news is up for this week for this game. Let me listen to the character. And then you have creators coming up and say, boy, in today's gaming news, we're gonna go out there and destroy this boss. This gamer found out how to sit on his foot and slash him from behind. Like seriously, what are they gonna talk about? Seriously.
I rather listen to the real voice actors sitting down and to doing a podcast and sharing stories about what it was like to make the game, their life stories, their own struggles, human like feelings, things like that, instead of listening to Kratos like, so Kratos, how's your life? Good.
Good.
Did
Yeah.
you eat? Yes. Are you feeling all right? None of your business. I mean, like he's as stoic and he's a plank of a character. Like
Oh, I
what do
mean,
you want me to get out of Kratos? And Ellie, what the fuck does Ellie know? Ellie only knows about
how to be a
surviving in the Last of Us. That's
yeah.
it.
But I would ask Ellie a question though, a serious question. I would ask Ellie, how is the showering over there? When was the last time you showered?
Oh god.
Hey, Joey, they're making a thing called feces. That's why you gotta ask though.
What's that?
You don't know what feces is?
I know
Oh,
it's shit. I know it's shit, but what are you talking about?
chat. Joey don't know about the feces technology that Sony's trying to make though.
Are you talking about the new PSSR?
Nope, that's pisser. There's feces and there's pisser. You don't know about
Oh my
feces?
god, no.
Okay. Oh, let's introduce Joey to feces. Hold on.
Oh god.
You ready for this, Joey? Oh, Joey, you just got word right here. Oh, FARQ.
Another Kirby thing? Come on.
I don't know. Hold on. Sony wants. Sony. You ready? We talked about this before, but yes. Okay, I'll show you this right now. You ready for this, Joey? Here you go.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna love this. Oh, never mind. It's right here. Okay, let me just put this on the screen though. Hold on, chat. Joey has not heard about this, but we're doing this so Joey can hear about it. So here we go, Joey. Sony is developing smell-o-vision technology. Unveiled as a future immersive concept FEAST, FIEC, which we call it feces, as says 2025, to allow players to experience real-world scents, such as from The Last of Us while gaming. You listen to
Oh
this?
yeah, we talked about that last
Yes, we
time.
did. Yeah, we did. Oh, we did. Remember that?
And they're still copying Nintendo because Nintendo made try to make that first. Oh my god!
So
I
that's
mean,
what you got to ask that.
I remember the conversation now that like man, I don't want to smell that musty ass Ellie running around now, man.
Yeah, you forgot about that. But yeah, I mean, it's the truth though. I mean, good God, come on. Now we got AI podcasters, fake AI podcasters, and we got also the smelly thing, which we all said hell no to it. And shit, incredible. I mean, I don't know
But
how much further they're gonna go with this stuff.
you know, Louis. But now that I think about it,
What? Think about
I think I'd rather have the fake AI podcaster than listening to a Dreamcast guy. That's a fact.
it. Oh, we can have.
So So if we're gonna have a fake ass real person versus a fake ass AI, give me at least a fake ass AI because at least I know they're lying to me, and they don't know why they. And at least AI doesn't know why they're lying to me. It's just programmed that way. You got this fake ass person over here just spewing lies, and people believe it. Oh god,
Good God.
what
This,
is on to this world, Louis? What's going on to the
I
world?
don't
Am
know
I?
what the heck is going on
I,
because
sometimes I think that I never woke up from my coma and I actually died,
oh, shit.
and I'm living some weird ass backwards hell.
Joey, I mean, it's simple. If you want to have, listen, it's that simple. If you want to know what the Last of Us smell, go to the garbage dump and open your nose and just smell.
God,
Just smell. That's what they literally. That's how the world will smell. I mean, no joke. I mean, you got trash sitting around. You got zombies and everything.
you
You
got
just go to
the trash water, the trash juice that comes
the
out of it.
trash.
Oh god,
Oh God, no, no, no. We do not. No, 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 no. That's insane, though. Safo says Nintendo characters have more potentially than Sony characters. Yeah, I know that, but the thing is, they're trying to do all this stuff to shove it in front of people. And the funny thing is, they will probably, sit there and say, "Oh, this is great. Kratos told me today. Kratos talks to me and he says, 'Hey, how are you?' And he tells me what happens during the week." And that shit believes, they probably believe that Kratos actually exists too. That's
you know
how
what?
far back we go.
Well, you know what people would do with that? People would troll the fuck out of those AIs, like sending
Oh,
super chats, like sending them super chats so they could read and they read, and then putting some weird ass shit like Kratos, can you please read this? And he reads some bonkers shit. That would be hilarious.
so
Because that at the end of the day, that's what people do. People use
yeah,
every
this.
time new technologies, every time new technologies comes on.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time, they made for trolling
Mm-hmm.
and for sexual purposes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you don't believe what Joe is saying, go look at that news lady that asked out there what was the measurements, and she did get some measurements from people. And she said, "No, I wanted snow measurements, not that measurement you guys were sending." I was laughing.
So that would be funny if you send Kratos to send him to say some crazy shit.
Oh Lord. Yep. Look at Broke Boy saying PlayStation seems to be doing everything in gaming except for actually putting out any games. Exactly. Kind of. It's like a weird era we're in, right? Like
But it doesn't matter. They have Xbox games, so they're
no,
good.
they're good. Oh yeah, they're good because of that. But at the like seriously, I'm sitting here looking at this because you know what's so funny, Joey? Look, look, look. I have had discussions with PlayStation fans a lot of the times. You know what one said to me yesterday? I was laughing so hard for what he said. I was actually quiet. I didn't say anything bad because he's out there saying the game of the decade is coming to PlayStation, and he was talking about Grand Theft Auto, right? And he was cheering like Grand Theft Auto is an exclusive thing on PlayStation, and all this stuff. And yet, you know what was so funny, Joey? Another PlayStation guy came by and told him, "Dude, the game is coming to Xbox." It wasn't even me though. I was just letting him think that idea. And you know what I told him though? And I said this, and this is actually true. Man, back in the day, I remember it was all about exclusives. Now it's all about a third party coming to say PlayStation. How things have changed though, huh? Kind of weird though. How you guys always look to change the narrative though. Seriously, kind of weird y'all do that. Always. Like you're always looking for the win because before it was all about exclusives. Oh, exclusives are the thing that sells consoles. Exclusives are the best. And now they're counting on a third party game. That's coming to Xbox. And they act like it's not coming on Xbox though. I'm like, oh Lord. Seriously, it's just so far how it's sad how deep they go, with all that fanboy stuff. Seriously, yeah, movies already had smell-o-vision 2000. Also, Joey smelled like lemon spring freshness of day OG. Speaking of Sony, did you guys see MLB The Show 26 player? They didn't change a damn thing. I mean, what is there to change in sports games though? Besides, probably, especially in baseball though, Joey. What is there to change in baseball?
What do you mean?
Like in sports games, what is there like to change besides the characters, in the game or something like that? I mean, that's like probably like the only thing you can change in baseball.
And MLB the show.
Yeah, MLB The Show, like, yeah. What is there to change though? Like, if you
I
sit
mean,
there
you
like,
can't. I mean, you can't change the sports per se because the sports already has the rules established.
yeah,
But when you can change, obviously, uh, in a sports game, they look better,
yeah, they look
smarter, smarter. NPCs, better technique. The physics can change. They can have wind physics. So the physics can change. I mean, look, I don't make sports video games, so I don't know how those things
Okay.
can improve.
Yeah.
All I know that every time you play a new game, sometimes you feel a difference, sometimes you don't.
Uh,
I mean, if I play last time I played, I remember the last FIFA game that I played that I owned was 2021,
hmm.
and then my son last like a few months ago, like 6 months ago, was like, "Hey, I want to play the new FIFA."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "All right," so I bought it, and I did feel like a radical change of the gameplay.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it took me what 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, like five FIFA games until I touched it again, and then like, all right, there's a difference.
Yeah.
But if you play it every year, you're not going to feel a difference. And I can imagine the same thing
No.
with MLB The Show, or let's say if you only play Forza Horizon one,
Hmm. Hmm.
and then you're jumping to five. Of course, you're going to feel a big difference. But if you play every
Yeah.
year, you're going to feel minor differences. So I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, it happened. It happened to me with WWE games. That's why, like, it's been a while. I don't remember the last one I played. Let's check.
I haven't played a WWE game
WWE
in
game is-
years,
Yeah.
maybe a decade.
Because like literally, it's always like the same thing. Or we're back to the Attitude Era, or is this a John Cena thing, or is it The Rock, or is it Roman Reigns? In the tribe, and I just
Okay.
yeah.
So yeah, I don't
But
know.
this one
So
seems interesting because it's gonna have 400 wrestlers. So if they keep on pumping stuff like that, this one's at least a bit interesting. I will probably go back to it since it's been a long time since I played a WWE game. So I'm gonna have to check that one out though. Especially, I want to know the price of it because I heard there's $150 edition. I'm like, no, I'm not buying WWE $150. I don't know that. No, 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 no. Screw that. No. No, 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 no. I had a PS fanboy tell me on X yesterday that the Xbox first party output is pathetic. I asked how many games Xbox put out last year. He, of course, moved the goalposts. Well, Xbox bought those games. Oh, oh,
you know what? That's that way of thinking, or those speaking points
yeah.
clearly came from somebody that he's listening to.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
That sounds exactly
Mm-hmm.
like Weapon Wheel, like fucking Mooch, and sounds exactly like Dreamcast Guy. Those are bullet points from somebody else's speaking. That's not an original thought.
I got a question though. Is was Naughty Dog created by Sony?
No, but there's the
Was
no, no.
was the guys who made Spider Man created by Sony?
Good question. No, I don't think they did, but
No, no, no. They weren't.
but
They
we
weren't.
but I can't but I can't negate the part of their history is tied to Sony. I can't
Yeah,
take that
but
away.
the thing is, right? The thing is, right? Naughty Dog, if we go back in the day, one of the worst games Naughty Dog ever made was in the 3DO Panasonic. That tells you how far back Naughty Dog is. Tells you how far back Naughty Dog goes.
The
Same
thing
thing. Same
the
thing
thing
with
is that
Insomniac.
I don't run with that because it's
Yeah,
like with Bungie. Microsoft didn't create Bungie, but
exactly.
Microsoft helped Bungie to be who Bungie is.
Yep, exactly.
So it's the same thing with these other studios. Yeah, Sony didn't create them, but part of their identity of who they are right now is attached to Sony. So that's why I don't run with that. Those.
Yeah. No, Naughty Dog was bought by Sony. Exactly, David Cohen. There's a lot of studios that was bought by Naughty Dog. So they want to bring up that argument so I can say, well, then Uncharted was bought by Sony. It wasn't created by Sony. I can say all that stuff because it's the same thing. It's just they're always looking for the butt to talk negative about Xbox. Oh, because they bought those studios. Bro, if you buy a house that it was owned by the previous owner, if you bought it, is it your house or is it still the previous owner's house? No,
No,
because
it's the one. It's the guy who constructed it.
it's the guy who, oh yeah, we're gonna talk. Oh yeah, it's your house. He's gonna come in and kick me out because now he owns it because he constructed it. I mean, heck, that's just come on, man, come on. It's just it's crazy. It's crazy arguments they want to go out there and put up out there, which is insane though.
Yeah, Insomniac and Sunset Overdrive was made on Xbox because for some reason Sony didn't believe in that game, so and they weren't owned by Sony by then, so they jumped on Xbox and Xbox said, "Cool, let's do that game."
Yeah, it's that
So,
game.
so
Yeah,
I like Sunset Overdrive. It's not the perfect game. It is it's a cool
it's a fun
game,
game. Yeah, it's a cool game.
but
Yeah.
it wasn't like the best game ever made. Also, but I really liked it. That's my when I bought my Xbox One. That was the game I bought it with physical. That's one of the few
Mhm.
physical games I have on Xbox.
Mhm.
Um, But yeah, man, it's like, why
Yeah.
is it dark like it's about to rain? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's here is cold though. Still, I don't know when. And next week is gonna get colder for us, Joey. That's what I heard. Sony bought their way into gaming when they started. If anyone remembers Psygnosis, yep. I
Yeah,
mean, they
Psygnosis is the guys who created, if I'm not mistaken, Lemons. Lemmings.
Lemmings, yeah. I'm just surprised that I know sports games are able to get away with scamming so many folks out their money. Like yearly roster updates, new venues, etc., can't be added via DLC. That's true though. I mean, all they gotta do is add the character for people to buy it though. But you know how it is since years. I mean, they gotta keep on pumping it because if people keep on buying it, well, that's how it is. But you're right though. They could just create one game and just keep on updating that game and that's it. But no, they'd rather make another one and just boom, kind of like how Destiny, because a lot of people, when they look at Destiny, they're like, why did Destiny make part two? It just should have continued Destiny along the way. That's usually was the discussion back in the day with Destiny players. You know, they were like, why didn't just they continue it instead of making a Destiny 2? There was no point to it. A lot of people said that. That's so stupid. How many studios has PlayStation created from scratch? Well, they have Japan studios, then they have Santa Monica. They have several they have created though, but yet they bought some of them. I mean, look at Concord. They bought the studio, then they shut it down. Like, and the guys who created what's it called? What's that game called? The one with they're making Sorrows now. They also bought that studio. Blue Point, they bought Blue Point, I think it was. They bought so many studios out there. They did. So it's just an argument that just does not make any sense to throw out there. Um Japan Studio was destroyed. Yeah, they destroyed Japan Studio, which was very dumb.
Japan studio, Liverpool,
Mm-hmm.
the Concord studio. There was quite a few also that have been
And kind of
Firewalk. There was quite a few that have been shut down, like a bunch of them, but people don't remember them because
House Market,
they
yeah.
those things are not reported. Like they mention it once, maybe,
Mm-hmm.
and that's it. And then when you talk to Xbox games, they will never forget that Perfect Dark and the coalition is not the coalition. The initiative was closed. They will never forget that.
No, they'll never forget that because
They'll never forget that.
kind of funny though, and it's true though. Before London Studios got shut down, before the day before that studio was announced to be shut down, Jim Ryan was there eating dinner with them. He was
Hmm.
hanging out with them, and then the next day it gets shut down. Wow, talk about talk about the coolest man in the world, as they say, the best man that ever, that Jim Ryan ever had. They keep on rooting for Jim Ryan out there, but damn.
People will never forget that. People will never forget that they canceled Everwild for some reason. Now they have there's fans of Everwild. People haven't even forget Scalebound was canceled. Like they don't forget those things.
Scalebound.
But people don't remember that the first studio making Metroid Prime 4 was that game. That project was canceled, and that studio went to shit. Nobody remembers that, but that happened.
That happened.
The first Metroid Prime 4
Hmm.
stopped production. Was the project was canceled? That studio went to shit, and then Retro Studios from Nintendo took over and made Metroid Prime 4. People
God
don't say things like that, but whatever.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord, it's called The Last Supper since it's years, with Jim Ryan.
Yes,
The Last
yes, the
Supper.
kiss of Judas, bro. If
What
let's put it
was
this way, the Last Supper, bro. Like, imagine that. Like,
yeah.
ima- if
No, what was Game of Thrones one? There's one that
oh,
for
you're
Game
talking
of
about the
Thrones
Red
that was
Wedding, the Red
massive.
Wedding,
The Red
the Red
Wedding.
Wedding.
Oh damn. That was pretty
So
cool.
that's basically what happened. So imagine if, like, I mean, Phil Spencer did it to fucking guys from Hi-Fi Rush. Like a week before, he went to Japan. He was talking to the dudes. He was making questions, all that stuff. A week later, boom, goodbye. Same thing happened to what's this guy's name? What's this studio's name? That he went there to and they just shut him down. Oh fuck. Phil actually did that like a few times. Uh
Austin, Texas or something
no,
or
it wasn't to Austin, it was somebody else. Hold on.
somebody else? I don't know.
He was playing the fucking MMO game that he didn't want to take the controller off his hand.
Oh, I know what you're talking.
The ZeniMax Online game.
Yeah, Cinemax Online. No,
Yeah,
that
they were over there. They had a good meeting. Apparently, they had lunch. And Phil didn't want to stop playing the game. Like, oh my god, Phil loves it. Boom, dead. Goodbye. And it says they did the same thing with Blizzard and Mikey Barra. He went to Blizzard. People were celebrating him. There was pictures everywhere. Everybody, yeah, rejoiced. The new leaders in town. And then what did Phil do? Hey, Mike, get the fuck out of here. You're
yeah,
fired.
good
So
thing though. Because
So
that guy's annoying. Oh my god, it got to.
so all these companies do that, bro. Now that I think about it, now I'll be worried if my boss calls me out of nowhere. Yeah, Joey, let's have some lunch. Fuck, I'm
Oh,
dead.
I'm scared
It's
now.
over.
It's
It's
over.
over.
It's over. They're gonna lay off the bad news on me right there. You know, I'm eating lunch. You know, it's like, hey, Joey, come on lunch. Where do you want to go eat? You know, I like seafood.
Yeah.
Okay, that's right. Here, Joey, or whatever you want. No problem. Whatever you want.
What do we want? Hey, you want a beer? If your boss offers
Yeah.
you a beer, it's over. It's done.
And Joey's like, oh, I want to have a big lobster. Can I get this 2 pounder? No problem. He's like, yeah, no problem. Go ahead and eat that. You want something?
Well,
Yeah, you know, a couple beers. And Joey's
Well,
like,
I can't
I'm
say that
eating.
though. I can't say that though because on
Yeah.
Sunday we have the Super Bowl party, and there's
Uh-oh.
gonna be drinks and beers and
Yeah.
food. So.
Super Bowl. Oh, chap, we know that Joey's not going to be here on Monday. So get ready for that. Joey's going
No,
to do
no,
some.
wait, hold on. Who those who know me like personally know that I can drink a lot, and
Oh,
I never suffered from hangover.
okay. Cool, cool, cool. So, yeah,
So I'll be here Monday morning. I got no problem.
and then when Joey's eating that nicely red lobster, you know, that main lobster, and eating with that butter, dipping in that butter, having his beer, you know, laughing and everything. And before dessert comes, the boss is like, well, Joey, we got to lay you off. It's like, what? Oh, man. Imagine
Well,
that, Joey.
well, I'm gonna be like, well, I know it's not the same, but here in Panama, it's like you gotta give him. I know in the states the severance package is like they give you like 6 months of severance package, right? No, over here they gotta give me two
Damn.
months. They gotta give me 2 months salary for each year, and I have 19 years.
Damn. Wow, that's big. Wow.
Pay me up, motherfucker. Pay me up.
Joe will be rich at it, and then Joe will go out there, you know,
Yeah, and
buy
I'll
those
buy my
cows,
farm and leave.
buy his farmer's leave, you know, get his cows and everything, you know, his
Yeah, you know
chickens.
what? You know what? People, let's not talk about firing stuff. Maybe we're invoking some shit we shouldn't.
Yeah, let's
So
not talk about that. Yeah, let's knock on wood.
yeah, let's
We don't
knock
want to
on
see
wood.
that. No, knock
Knock
on
on
wood. No,
wood.
we don't want to
Yeah,
vote that shit.
invoke that
Yeah.
shit.
Let's talk about smell-o-vision again, or let's talk about Sony's AI patent, or anything else. But let's not talk about firings because you know, then tomorrow we'll probably hear some firings out there.
Yeah, then we're
And
we're
then
calling
Xbox is dead again.
putting things in the
And
universe that I don't need
then,
right now. I can't.
we do not need this right now, dude. Not at this very moment. What we need is games. Play it, have fun. Yes.
Yeah.
That's what we need, Chad. That's what we need. Joey loves Concord. I respect that a lot. Oh wow, Joey did not know that.
Excuse me.
Yeah, that's what Google Post said. He said you love Concord. I mean, Joey, if you love it, it's cool, man. You know.
Wait, Google. Wait, what? That's what Google. What?
Google,
What?
Google Post said Joey loves Concord. I respect that a lot. I mean, if you love Concord, Joey, it's okay. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna judge you for that, man. It's cool.
How dare you tell me that?
You think the Pisser update is this month or next month? I do not know. Hey, Plume Gaming, what's up? The big Plume in the building, chat. I thought we were
I
going
don't.
to talk about Joey's new shirt. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
My,
Joey's
my
got
new shirt is a NASA shirt.
a NASA shirt. That's not what FarQ did, though.
It's a
FarQ,
NASA.
send it to me through Twitter, FarQ, real quick, so I can show
Stop
it
it.
to
What's going on, Plume? Plume is doing his work out there, doing the God's work out there, putting out the news. I love it.
you. Here it is.
Keep up the
Yep.
good work, Plume. Never stop. Never stop.
Never stop, Plume. Never stop. Never stop. But he's also doing those Dreamcast faces, which is pretty cool. Dreamcast guy faces.
Yeah, those I don't like those that much, but anyway.
Yeah, but we need the controller in the hand though, as he, you know, always this guy the controller, you know, talks with the controller in his hand. You know, it says Xbox is dead. Yep.
Good.
Man, how come every time FarQ send me something funny through Twitter, it feels to load the damn photo? It's like, damn, Twitter, you against me or something, man? Every time you
No,
do
it's not. It's not you. It's not you. It's everybody.
it's everybody. Damn, Twitter, come on,
Twitter
man.
sucks right now. Really sucks right now. So
I can't listen to DCG after he got those Mr. oh, damn, Mr. Ed. Holy shit.
God.
Man, poor Mr. Ed. It says failed to load. Why?
Don't worry about it. It is what it is. Twitter doesn't work now right now. So let me see.
Mhm.
I'm gonna type out Dreamcast guy and see what's the first thumbnail he has me.
Yo, FarQ, we got to get that shirt. Yep.
Jesus Christ! 15 hours ago.
What does he say, though? What did he say, though? Xbox is
Oh,
dead?
Okay.
I mean, that's the only videos he pumps up every day.
No, yes, that's the thing. Like AMD leaks next gen Xbox release date and plans to beat the PS5 means the new Xbox is gonna be a rushed trash console.
Oh, that's what he says though. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So the Xbox is dead again then. Okay.
Yes,
Moving on up. Yeah.
dude. You know what I hate? I hate that it's working though.
You know what? That it's working though.
I hate that. I hate that his stupidity, his lies, his bias, his grifting is actually working because he has a good viewer count and people keep on clicking on him just to see the lies he says. So it's
Mm-hmm.
working.
It's working. Yeah.
That's the thing. It's working.
Mm-hmm.
He knows he's lying. He's grifting. He knows he's saying all the wrong stuff
Mm-hmm.
just to create a reaction out of people. But it's working, and it's working all the way to the bank. So at the end of the day,
I don't know about the
he's
back. I don't know
yes,
about.
he's going all the way to the bank,
I don't
and
think it is because I mean he had to go to
Louis,
GoFundMe. Yeah.
Louis, I know how much a person that has that kind of views make,
I know how much that too because he also went out there to ask for GoFundMe to fix his teeth, which he got
and
in
he
time.
got paid, and he got
And he
paid,
got paid, and he got YouTube paid, and also he sold his girlfriend his PS5,
and he got paid.
and he got paid.
So it's working.
Yeah, but
Being
Joey,
a piece of shit human being, it's working. And apparently, in this
Joey,
world we live in right now, in the matrix that we live, being a piece of shit person actually is paying off.
damn,
Maybe that's why I'm things doesn't work for me because I'm a nice guy.
I'm a nice guy.
Maybe I should be evil.
Joey, next time when our missus say, "Hey, I want breakfast," you say, "Okay, I'll
No,
charge you
bitch.
$5." No, 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 I'll charge him $5. You know,
I
$5.
can't say I can't say
You
that.
know, we can't say that.
She'll fucking stab me.
She'll stab. Oh man, she'll throw us out the window though. Shit, stab us. Oh damn. I mean, they'll kick our
I
ass.
know, I know when my wife is always like, well, that's her joke statement always to me. Like you do some shit, I'll stab you.
Oh, you get that? I get the hoo dilly thing. Lorena Bobbitt. I get
Uh,
that.
what the cutting the thing?
Yeah, yeah, Lorena Bobbitt. Yeah, I get that.
No, no, she always say que tú haces esa vaina y te puñalo.
Te puñalo. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, mine says te mato. Real quick. Te mato. She's quick with
No,
that.
she won't kill me. She'll just stab me. That's what she says when she ever does that.
Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. Zena, good morning. Zena in the building.
Good morning, everybody. So, Louis, what
Joey,
else is that? What else
Joey,
do we got?
I'm sad about something, Joey. I'm sad about
What?
something. You know what I was doing yesterday? I was here defending Zena's honor here, man. I was
Oh,
defending Zena.
really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep, I was defending Zena.
What,
Baby Money said something in the chat. I was defending Zena's honor. And I showed Zena what Baby Money said. You know what she said? She said he's not in trouble for that. I'm like, man, I've been here defending her honor, man. She like literally just go away, Louis. Like, it's okay, let him say whatever he wants. He's not in trouble. I'm like, huh? Well, I was here defending her, man. That made me sad, Joey. That made me sad. It made me sad. I was defending her.
what's wrong with defending Xena? What's going on?
Well, because Baby Money, I know you guys talked about this WBG chat, right? You guys talked about this. So Baby Money says something about Xena, and he mentioned it yesterday again. So I say, oh, Baby Money, you're in trouble. You shouldn't be saying stuff like that about Xena. And, I showed Xena what Baby Money said. And,
What did he say?
he said, that she was I'm not going to say that, but
She was
yeah,
a what?
a man. That's what he said, though.
All right then. So how is that affecting anybody's lives here?
Oh, I said the opposite. I said, I think I'm. No, you said he wasn't in trouble, though. Oh, okay. Never
Let's put
mind
it
that.
this way. All I know the person, and he said what he said, and let's say if it's true, so what?
So exactly, yes. But yeah, either way,
It's
though.
not. It's not affecting me.
No, I know it's not affecting me though, but I was defending Zena though because I was like, man, Zena ain't here. You shouldn't be saying that about Zena, stuff like that. Defending Zena because Zena's a good friend to the show, and yet oh man. But I felt sad yesterday. But now she said, I said the opposite. I said he always in trouble. Laugh aloud. I got to read that again. I thought I read,
I don't care what Xena is. I like the person,
I
and
love Xena. Yeah, Xena's
whatever,
great.
whatever. And if the person is a
Yeah,
nice person,
exactly.
a pleasant
Yes.
person, and that's it. I don't care about the
I
rest.
don't
Fuck.
care about anything. Exactly. Yes. But yeah, I was out here, defending her because he was talking about Xena. I was like, Xena ain't here, man. Come on, man.
I
Stop
like
playing.
Xena,
Yeah, she's cool.
male or female. I like it. I like
You
her.
know
I
what
like him.
else? Thank you for that, Sanchez. Let's keep
Just,
on going, guys. Let's see what else is
it's
going
just
on
it's
there.
such a dumb thing to worry about. Like, oh my god, what
Exactly.
I'm in
Exactly.
between her legs? Like, yeah, so what?
So what? Exactly. Let's keep
Is if
moving around.
if that person respectful, nice, that's all I need. Like,
Let's
it's a
see
good person.
now. Let's see now what's happening out here. Besides, Xbox being dead again because we have that. Oh no. Oh
Who
yeah.
gives
So
a shit?
Shadow of Sitting is dead. Oh, nice.
Xena, maybe you should stab Big for that shit.
Exactly. Yeah. Go ahead. That would be a fun video to see, though. Make sure
Oh,
you record
God.
that, though.
My sister actually stabbed me when I was a kid
Oh God. No, not those stories.
with a pencil.
Oh yeah. We all went through that too. No worries.
She also like broke a glass bottle in my head once.
Damn. You know what
Yeah,
I
my
did
sister
though?
nuts. My
You
sister
know.
nuts. You know what she did? I was laying on the couch and she did this with the bottle and it actually broke in my head. And
Wow.
and and everybody's like, "What the fuck?" And she's like, "I didn't know it was gonna do that." The bottle blew
Oh
up.
really?
Yeah. And then the one that she got mad at me once, she stabbed me in the hand, and she had like a really sharp pencil, and I still have the mark right here. It's right here. So yes, I've been stabbed before.
Oh no, you know what I did, Joey? I gotta say something though. This is something though, right? So when I was a kid though, my sister used to do the same things though. So you know what I did one day, and I want to thank my Nintendo controller for that, man. That's what those controllers were tough though. I remember I started to swing that controller, and I became, what's that one movie called? From man, Ninja Assassin. Yeah, I started to swing that thing, doing spins and everything. I said, "Wah!" Got my revenge right there. She started going, "Oh, that hurts so much." And after that day, she never hit me again. And I want to thank the Nintendo controller for that, though. I said, "Yeah, this is my
God.
way to get revenge." Yeah, yeah, that's how. Man, I'm telling you, we had to survive, Joey, back in the day. Man. Ooh, ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. I mean, I always say this: these kids nowadays do not know how it was, man. I don't know if you guys have the samurai chancla.
I still have that in my house. My wife throws it once in a while on.
Oh, oh, yeah, yeah, that's how it is. And the thing is, Joey, I
I
don't
mean, I saw it yesterday, literally yesterday morning. I was
yesterday
going,
morning.
getting out. I was going out, getting out of the bathroom, and I see my daughter like, "Ma, no, no!" And I saw a fucking, well, it wasn't a slipper; it was a fucking crock, flew all the way to the fucking dining room. I'm like, "What the fuck is happening?" I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, and here's the funny thing, Joey, you can throw that if I don't know why. It's like I'm not chat. This is no joke. I'm being serious about this. The person can be in the other room right now.
They
The
don't
room
miss.
is next door. No,
They
no,
don't
I'm
miss.
not kidding. It's next door. And they can throw the chancla from this room, and the chancla will like stop for a moment. I'm not kidding. This is true stuff. Like the chancla will stop in the air, turn, and then hit you in the head. I'm not kidding you. That's how that thing is. I don't understand how the whoever invented that. We gotta go get some revenge on that person who invented that chancla. Who invented the samurai? We gotta get some revenge.
It's a boomerang that thing
It's a
like
boomerang, bro, and that thing has got like
defi-
its own
defies
gravity.
defies the laws of physics. That thing.
It does. It does. I'm
This
not kidding you.
this one didn't happen to me though. Like I remember my mom was like pissed at my brother, my older brother.
Oh
So I
shit.
remember I was just sitting there, bro, and I just like turned my head like left, and I see something just go pass by me, like, foo, like inches from my face, foo, and it went straight to my brother's head.
Yep.
Like, and then I was like, God damn.
It mixed up.
And I thought, like, what did I do? Like, it wasn't for
It's
you.
like,
And it literally hit my brother in the head, and that was amazing.
that's what I said though. These kids nowadays, like, well, I'll take that back though. Some kids nowadays know what we went through when we were kids though. Damn, I mean, we
Yeah.
had it tough,
Yeah.
man. We had it
I
tough.
got, dude. If I if I fuck, I would. My dad would. I think my parents would have lost us as children by the government if we was kept in the states, because I got some beatings, bro. But it was. But
Woo.
granted, it was on me. I did some really dumb
Yeah,
shit.
exactly. That's how it was though. We got. We got. Mm-hmm.
I got whooped, bro. I
Oh,
remember one day.
shoot.
I remember one day my dad was so pissed at me. He had like a
Oh,
block of ice in the hand, and he
oh,
just threw that. He just broke that shit in my head.
oh, and then he got ice to first drink though. So
Like, but because I did some dumb shit, like honestly, and now that I think of it, now that I'm old enough,
yeah,
now like yeah, I did some dumb shit. A lot of those, I never got whooped or hit. I never got a beating just because the sake of getting beat. No, I never. It was because I did some dumb shit. I really did some dumb shit as a kid. Oh god.
we
So,
did. We were messy as kids though. We were. The thing is though, chat. Like we did
and
not
in
have
high school,
tablets.
even worse, bro.
We
In
did
high
not
school,
have tablets. We did not have cell
yeah.
phones. We only had TV. That's all we had. And sometimes during the TV was boring. We went outside. We climb up trees. We fall off trees. We spied on our
I
neighbors.
remember the day my dad said, "I'm not gonna hit you ever again." He was, you know, how can I say it in Spanish? El rejo que usan para el caballo,
Hmm?
the thing
What?
they hit the horses with.
Oh, a futa. Oh God.
That
Oh,
thing.
yeah. I know what that is.
My
Yeah.
dad had one. My dad had one. He never used it before.
Oh shit.
And I don't remember I did. Actually I do remember what I did in high school. I did some dumb shit. I was missing classes and I
Man.
was really messy when I was a teenager. And then they found me in a house in a party. Right?
Oh.
Funny enough, my cousin, well, it's actually my father's cousin. He saw me at the party and he called my dad.
He ratted you out. Oh.
No, he ratted all of us because we were like 40 kids in that house, right?
Oh wow. That's crazy. That's crazy.
And we're talking about school hours.
Yeah.
Er- and in Panama we had like school uniforms, so everybody you can tell everybody was it was supposed to be at school, but none of us though.
Yep.
And I had bad grades at that moment. It was really bad. And I promised, I remember promised my dad I was gonna do well. And well, anyway, dude, my dad drives trucks. My dad comes on with the truck,
Huh?
and I remember hearing a truck outside, like what the fuck. And I see this massive monster coming along. I'm like, oh shit. He grabs me, puts me in the truck, dog. He started beating me in the truck. And then when we got home, he started chasing me, and he pulled out that thing from the truck. He
Yep.
always had it, but he never used it on me. And then
Wow.
he whipped me with that shit.
Man,
He
Joey.
saw how he saw how bad that thing marked me that he said, I'm
Huh?
not gonna hit you ever again.
This
Whatever he said, whatever happens to you from now on is gonna be your problem.
is gonna be your problem. Oh my God. And it's so.
Dude, that was the worst whip I ever had in my life. It
Oh
really like it fucking scarred me bad that my mom
yeah.
was like, "Yo,
Oh
what the
man.
fuck?"
Shoot. You know what
Yeah,
really
it was
hurts,
bad.
Joey? That
And
that
he
the
after
worst
that he said,
one.
"I'm not gonna hit you ever again." But he
The
even he knew like, "Oh,
worst.
that was bad."
The worst whooping I got was from a guava branch tree.
Oh, those are sour.
Oh. Oh, bro. Those things, because the thing with that branch tree is it's kind of flexible. So
Oh yeah,
oh my
you
God,
hear that?
when you whoosh, oh my God, wow,
I've been
and
hit
check.
with horse thing with a lot of branch tree things. I've been hit with water hoses. I've
Oh
been
yeah,
hit with
oh dear Lord,
the
every
water hose is really bad. I've been hit with fucking
hmm
books,
books.
ice. My mom punched me once.
Man,
Dude,
everything. I mean, I'm telling you,
I was
that's
terrible. I'm not gonna lie, I was terrible.
yeah,
I
yeah,
was
yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm telling you, chat. And this is what is funny, though. Chat. Sorry, we went to the story thing because at the end of the day, though, we were just sitting here talking about how much pain it took us to grow up. Though, man, we went through a lot, though. It's the funny thing is, chat is enjoying these stories, though. I mean, they're sitting here.
but
All
not
this,
only it's crazy, but not only me though. Like me and my cousins were
yep.
like the same thing, bro. We of
Oh,
course I paid for a lot of those mistakes after school. Like I did had to repeat one year, my graduation year. I had to repeat it. I'm not gonna lie, I had to do it.
wow,
Yeah, and then
wow. Same here.
well, it's on me. I paid for that,
Yeah, we all
and
did.
then cool. I graduated and I got
So,
into a college, community college thing. That's fine. I did my degrees, but at the same time, then I did another shit. I impregnate something way too young. That's why I have 3 kids, and I'm not even 40 yet. And one
mhm.
is 16 in a few days. So you can do the math of how old I was when the first kid came along. So I was doing shit.
Uh,
so
yeah, it's called life. But if you're happy, as long as you're happy, that's what's important.
so yeah. So in 2 years, I'm not even 40, and I already have an 18-year-old in the house.
Oh, cool. Nice. So the quick question here we
No, I
have.
haven't been hit. I didn't get hit with a guitar, but I did get hit with the one that is la churraca, that one.
Oh shit! You
Yeah,
want to bet that?
yeah.
Oh
My dad threw that at me. Like fuck, because I said some rude shit to my. I don't remember who I said it to, but I said some rude shit, and all I felt like bah in the back. I'm like,
ah,
God damn.
damn. Quick question: Magnus release date. What date leaks? Well, it's set for 2027. We do not know the date though. So here's the question though, Joy. Do you think we're gonna get an anniversary show? Probably have it
No,
announced, or it's gonna be for June. No, we're not
no,
getting that. No, no,
no.
no.
It's gonna be a wet fart.
It's gonna be a wet fart. It's gonna be a wet fart. Oh Lord, it's gonna be messy. It's gonna be messy. Oh man. I'm glad, chat, you guys are enjoying this. A trumpet, damn. Hey, listen, I got hit by, you remember when you were kids, you had to take this flute to class, and it was like the most annoying flute in the world.
Oh,
That damn
the
flute.
plastic one, the
Oh
plastic one,
God, yes, the plastic
the
flute,
one
man.
that we all carried and nobody knew
Yeah,
how to play.
and nobody knew how to play. Yeah, they're trying to force that shit on us. I remember I remember one time a teacher said, he can be a musician because he plays pretty good the flute. I'm like, hell no, I don't play that shit. What are you talking about? I played awful. I only know like three tones of the damn flute. That's it. Just, oh my God, no way.
So yeah, now
My
if
God.
I now that I'm telling these stories, and my kids know a few of these stories because sometimes when we're all hanging out in family, we're all talking about the beatings we took as again.
Yep.
My kids haven't taken anything, not even close to what I've taken.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
No.
I'm not gonna lie, I whooped them once or twice, but it's been like because they've been really rude and they're like, "Hey, I'm
Yeah,
telling you not to do that shit."
yeah,
But it's like not even close. It's
not even close.
not even close. Derek has never been touched. I'm gonna
Mhm.
tell you right now. Derek has been touched like once, maybe once, and then not even for me, her mom. Stacy, not even close. Even though she can, maybe her mom, but not me. Eliani's the only one just got it from me, but not even close. It's not even close. It's like not, so they got it easy. They got it easy, and they don't even behave that bad. They're just sometimes with their mouth they say some things. They're like, "Hey, you," whoa, whoa, but whatever. It's fine.
Oh God. Oh God.
Me as a kid, oh god. But I can understand why it happened to me. I came from the States to Panama, and the cultural differences just hit me, and I
Mm-hmm.
got pissed. I got pissed. I didn't want
Mm.
to be here at the beginning. I didn't want to be in Panama.
Return.
So I turned. I turned like the way I turned. But then I like the older I got, and then the responsibility I got, and then I got him for first kid. Things changed, and I gotta go. I gotta tighten up my life. And that's what
Mm-hmm.
happened.
Mm-hmm. 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 Holy shit. Red Dead Redemption series that sold over 110 million copies. Wow, I'm happy for that.
On the what?
Red Dead Redemption sold 110 million copies. That's good stuff.
The series,
The
which is
series,
great.
yeah, which is great,
Yeah.
yeah. Because I love Red Dead, man. I'm waiting. Seriously, come on, give me the patch. I want to play it again. I'm ready for it. I mean, the other day I was looking at it. I said, should I go through it again? Should I play it again? Because I already, and this is funny. Than that game, I have 11 days played already, and I'm ready to go for another round. I
But
love that game.
the Xbox already has a patch.
Not to 60 though, does it?
Yes, it does.
It does
They
60.
they fixed it. Yeah,
Wait, what?
yeah.
Okay,
Okay, which Red Dead we're talking?
we're talking about Red Dead 2, Red Dead Redemption
Yeah,
2.
yeah.
We
It
good?
should.
It
It should
should.
have it.
Let me go read this right now. Red Dead
I
Redemption.
mean, it's not a patch. You got to buy the new version. I think. Yeah.
No, no, they're talking about the Red Dead 1 then. It's not Red Dead 2, it's Red Dead 1. Oh, I'll put it simple. Red Dead
But
2.
Red Dead One also have like because you they both have it recently. That's a recently thing. No, wait, hold on. I don't.
No, no,
You know
you're
what?
confused. You're confused. No,
You know
no.
what? I don't know.
So Red Dead Redemption 2 is on Xbox. Last received a notable patch titled Updated 1.32 March 24, which improved stability, added FSR 2.2, it fixed major Red Dead Online stable glitch, though it did not include a 60 FPS mode. So it still does not have the 60
But
FPS.
so the PlayStation have a 60 FPS mode then? That sucks.
No, no, the PlayStation doesn't have it though. Red Dead Redemption 2 on PS5 runs 60 FPS. Let me go check it. Now let's check this out. I think it doesn't though.
That sucks. If it does.
Yeah, no, no, no. It does. It does not natively run at 60 FPS. It's locked 30 via. Yep. And also, although it runs 60 FPS on PC, let
Oh,
me go check out Pro though. Just in case.
but it's PC though.
It's PC though. Yes. As of already, Red Dead Redemption 2 does not have an official native PS5 or PS5 Pro patch. Remains locked at 30 FPS via backward compatibility despite the console's power.
Okay.
So it does not have it. No, it's Red Dead
Okay, yeah.
Redemption.
Somebody on the chat already said it. Drake actually said there's no 60 FPS patch.
No, it's not.
I
It's
thought
not.
they did though.
I thought, man, you were actually giving me good news. As I was about to install that sucker and go through it. I mean, that's that game. I'm waiting for the another. If that patch comes out, I don't care if GTA is out there. I'm playing that game. I'll say F GTA.
I thought they did. I thought they did, but my bad. My bad. My bad.
Sorry, baby money. Sorry, baby money. But I will play Red Dead Redemption 2. They do release that patch on the same day as GTA because I love Red Dead Redemption. Such a good game. Hmm. Hmm. Let's see what's out there on the news. Yay! Let's see what's cooking. Besides, people saying Xbox is dead. And yeah. Let's go see though. Let's go see what's happening. Let's go see what's happening. Now they're talking about hints about next gen for the Xbox. Yep. Like AMD dropped hints. It's going to be 2027 release. But in order for the 2027 release, we need to have what's it called? What is it? We need to see it. We need to see it this year though. So that's the big question though. Will we see it this year? Will we have a 25th anniversary show?
No,
Hmm.
I'm standing by that.
You're standing by that? Okay, okay. No problem. I mean, listen, it's an open debate. No problem. I mean, some believe it
I mean,
will, some believe it doesn't.
you're going to see shows like the June Showcase. You're
Yeah.
going to see Gamescom. You're going to see Opening Night Live. You're going to see GDC, not GDC, Tokyo Game Show. It may be something, but I don't think at all Xbox is going to do anything like to satisfy fans, to make a big show. Like, this is the 25th anniversary. Phil Spencer comes out with Stone Cold music, fireworks, big event, fans, free T-shirts, free press, everything. None of that's going to happen. Microsoft is not going to give a dime to
Mm.
do any of that shit.
Oh, I mean, if it happens, we'll be happy. If it doesn't,
Then
move
I'm
on.
wrong, and
Yeah.
I'll be gladly and proudly wrong.
And that day, we will come here and butcher you, Joey.
Yes, but right now, it's not. Because if you're going to do a celebration at that level or that like close to that, you would have announced that shit a long time ago.
Wow.
Like
37 votes came in. Wow.
reserve your tickets for EXO USA in Seattle, someplace, or in, I don't know, Australia, something. They haven't
Yeah.
said nothing. So do not
Total players,
expect anything.
129 million. Okay. I'm just looking at stuff right here. So let's see now. The poll came in and 84% said hell no, and 60% said yes. Wow. Interesting poll though.
Shout out to
Ah,
whoever said yes.
exactly. I mean, damn. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's see what else is out here. I'm still searching for stuff. Ooh, this looks nice. I know Joey's buying this because this looks awesome. This actually looks neat though.
Go ahead.
Oh, I like this though. You see, this is pretty cool. I gotta say, when there's cool stuff, you gotta say yeah to it. Did you see the new Elite controller from High? I'm not High on Life.
High on Life, I did. I saw it yesterday,
That controller looks pretty cool.
and I'm not buying it.
Why not? You're not buying. It looks pretty cool. Oh yeah, it's Elite. Yeah, I know. I know.
Because I already promised to myself that I'm not buying any more
Elite.
Elite controllers.
Yeah, they're not
At
this.
least, at least this version.
At least this version. Yeah. Joey, I forgot to tell you, I did buy a new Elite controller, but because I got it for $75. So I said, I'm gonna go ahead and purchase it.
I mean, if there's a deal like, hey, you could get this Elite controller for 50, $60, then all right, that's a good deal. You
That's a
can
good
get it.
deal. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
when you
but
should.
I'm not gonna spend hundreds of dollars anymore, like $100, $175 for a Elite controller anymore.
So we can get,
Because
the thing
look
that
at the
we get.
motherfucker. It's still here. It's broken. It doesn't turn on. It doesn't do anything. The lip is falling off again. It's
Yeah,
like, no, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with
yeah,
this.
exactly. Yeah, yeah. That's the most annoying thing about those controllers is even though it works, the lip keeps on falling. Oh God, I hate that. And it gets annoying because it gets to a point because the problem with mine was that like if the lip falls from on top, it's okay. but it started to fall off from here. So when you're playing the game and you have pressure right here, because you got to have pressure on the controller, that thing starts to bother you right here, and it's annoying as heck. So if it was up here, I'm cool with it. But even though I did grab some super glue and try to glue it back in, but nope.
It
Guess
doesn't
what?
work. No, no, because super glue doesn't work that way.
I
The
know.
way super glue, the way super glue reacts, it reacts to certain like chemicals and things like that. So
Yeah.
that's why super glue reacts really hard on your fingers because it has crevices. It has that little like oily because our hands, even though we wash them, it has a little bit of oil. So and plus the oxygen. So all that thing reacts to super glue, and once it reacts to those elements, it gets really sticky. But when
Hmm.
you put it on plastic against plastic, it doesn't have those elements or those chemicals on the plastic. That's why it doesn't react to it.
Well,
That's why,
it reacted over
yeah.
here, plastic versus plastic, though, because I did super glue this. This thing was falling apart. I was like,
I
let
was
me glue
well,
this.
hold on. I was about to say something that depending on the plastic also,
Oh, okay.
because there's plastic that are actually made to work with certain like adhesives like super glue. So, but not this one. This doesn't work at all because I also tried it
Yes.
and, and didn't do nothing to it.
It didn't. Yeah, that's how it is. That's how it is. Let's see.
And super glue is just super sticky because of a chemical reaction once it comes out of the pack
Hmm.
of the little bottle. That's it. It is. It reacts to the air, it reacts to whatever is in it, and it sticks to it. That's why it works.
Big Money says, man, it's RDR2, sir. Red Dead Redemption 2 runs so great on Xbox Series S. I love it. Pause, laugh out loud. The question is, what does not run great on the Xbox, though? Unless if it's a broken game. Like,
The S is a great little machine.
it is. It
Then
is.
unfortunately, Xbox did not know how to
Market it.
market and promote that little box. Unfortunately, it was already destroyed by the media with the whole holding back generations,
Hmm.
which is ridiculous because now you got low power modes for a lot of these games because they want to run those games on the handhelds. So it turns out the gaming profile for the Series S was actually right. It was actually the correct one because now Steam Deck, ROGs, and the other handheld devices are taking advantage of it because of the low power mode. And it was all pioneered and lead by the Xbox Series S. But no, that's something that is never going to be recognized for. The Series
Hmm.
S is a great platform, is a fantastic platform if you want to emulate video games. It runs games great, and I wish Xbox would have done push the Series S more as a family console and the Xbox Series X as the hardcore console, but they didn't do that. I would have bundled the Series S. I would have made SpongeBob bundles with that thing. I would have done Bluey bundles with that thing. I would have made the Series S so much for family friendly for parents to be, hey, that's a good console. It's cheap. I'm gonna buy that for my son. And then if you want the bigger one, you got the big monster over here. Bundle that with the Diablo, bundle that with Doom, with Game Pass and things like that. But they never did those things. But those are the things I would have done. I don't know why Microsoft don't do those things. Those are one of the questions I was always had. But that's bridge under the water. Xbox and Microsoft said, fuck the consoles anyway. So why am I even talking about this?
No, it's actually good stuff, because it's stuff that people don't actually think about. So it's good conversation right there. Because yeah, I listen. Even Maurice has tried to push that console to us. He even says
Yes.
this is a good console. Maurice talks about it a lot. It's a really great console. It has a curiosity though with a lot of people when they hear Series S. Some people get mad about it. Some people get curious about it, and some people love the console. So it's a really curious thing. Because at the end of the day, though, right, chat? If it works and it plays games, that's what you need to worry about. Just play your games. And I love how all these companies want to go out there and show you like, okay, over here it's way more powerful, over there is this much more powerful and all this stuff, trying to show you how this thing works. And I always said this, right? Like, for example, yesterday was an article of Resident Evil 9, and IGN was saying, oh, Resident Evil 9 is best played on PlayStation, blah blah blah, do not play this on the Switch, you should not play this on Nintendo Switch and all this stuff. And I was like, listen, first off, if you're a Nintendo Switch user, right, you wouldn't mind the graphics. Because, for example, you guys played Mortal Kombat 1. And Mortal Kombat 1 on that thing is, ugh. I mean,
Yeah.
looking at it, it was, ugh. But yet they played it. Yet they had fun with it. They did. No joke. And another thing, if the Nintendo Switch user will buy carton to play games, carton, no joke. I mean,
Cardboard.
cardboard. Yeah, cardboard. Sorry, cardboard. They will buy cardboard to play games. I mean, come on, man. Seriously, you think they're gonna mine a Resident Evil 9, look at as off as it should look on the Switch though? Come on, come on. I mean, if they want to play the game, they'll play it. I remember back in the day when you had the PS1 plus the N64. There was Resident Evil N64 and there was Resident Evil PS1. A Resident Evil 64, it was all letters and stuff like that. It did not have the cinematics like the PS1 did, but yeah, people bought it on the N64 because that's the console that they had. So they want to play the game, they'll play it.
I always felt like the problem with Xbox and Microsoft is that it's a corporate atmosphere trying to sell you fun,
Exactly.
and
Yeah,
they don't know how to do that.
they don't know
I
how to
think they're
do
really that it's really a conflict between those two. It's like it's oil and water, bro. They don't mix. They're a corporate entity that wants to sell you corporate products, office, you know, all things that regular people, regular folk don't care about. And then they have this little subsidiary company called Xbox that is trying to sell you fun. And when Xbox tried to talk to Microsoft about fun, Microsoft translate that to not fun. They translate it to how to optimize efficiency and money, which are two things that has to do nothing with fun.
it. Mm-hmm.
And Xbox is trying to sell you fun, but Microsoft translate that differently, and it just doesn't combine. And I really and it's a different. And now that this AI thing, oh god, we're going back to AI, but
Yep, we're going back to AI. Yeah. Going
it's
back to
not
AI.
Micro. I'll say this: I don't think if Steve Ballmer was still been on Xbox, Microsoft, I think they would have done the same moves of buying ABK and ZeniMax. But the look of Xbox would have been different. When I think it would have been more fun because Steve Ballmer was a guy that really wanted to destroy competition.
Mhm.
But when it comes to Satya, Satya is all about making money, and it's a different mentality. It's a different culture right now. And
Mhm.
Phil, unfortunately, Phil and the Xbox team is actually fighting against that. I really feel that they really are like in a tug of war with Microsoft. They really want to do things differently, but Microsoft is it's put some it's putting some stipulations on them, and it's really turning hard to them. So,
Mhm.
but it is what it is.
Ah, so that's what it is. It seems like that's what the when you go out there, you read what's going on. That's how it feel. Like a lot of people feel it. It's that way, and that's how it is. I mean, it sucks. It sucks. I mean, they got to change that. They got to change
And
that
you
way.
could, Louis, you could tell there was
Hmm.
Phil Spencer 2 years ago was different from Phil Spencer today.
Yeah.
What do
Yeah.
I mean by that? What do I mean by that? And I said
Yeah.
that's in WBG. When they bought ZeniMax, you can tell chubby Phil Spencer, the one that was a little bit chubby, he was
Chubby.
always smiling, he was always tweeting, even though the
Yeah.
haters.
Happy. Yeah.
You can tell that Phil Spencer that recently bought ZeniMax had a plan. He was talking about great exclusives coming to platform where Game Packs exist. He was talking about these things. He had a plan. You can tell he had a plan of what Xbox wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
Then the plan changed radically or was undermined once they bought ABK.
MBK.
When
Yeah.
they bought ABK, I always say that they signed a contract with the devil, but it wasn't ABK the devil. It was Microsoft the devil. Because they gave you the money. And now at Microsoft, the money hungry corporation is looking at you 24/7.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're putting managers inside your house. It's like you always manage your own house. You like the things how it runs on your house, but now you have your landlord putting people inside your house dictating how you manage your own house.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, dude, what the fuck? And then and no, that's how it would no, but they want their money back. You get you
Yeah.
so it is what it is. So you could tell
Yeah.
Shelby Phil Spencer 2 years ago was a different guy and had different plans to skinny depressed Phil Spencer today.
Let's see. Pressed. God. Oh Lord. Xbox been fighting. Yeah, that's true though. What Drake Williams is saying. Xbox been fighting for its life the first day it was created. Yep,
And that is true.
that is true. That is true. I mean, we cannot deny
Joey,
that though. They've been fighting.
Joey get the ZD Ultimate Legend controller. Check it out. I actually bought. Well, actually, I didn't buy. It was a Christmas gift. They gave
Yeah,
me. It's up there. The box is up there, but it's this right here. It's a Elite whatever Spectre Ghost controller. It is fantastic, by the way.
nice.
It glows green when you turn it on. It has a whole bunch of features. It's an Elite controller. It has the things in the back, but it is actually a fantastic controller. I don't know if you can listen to the. It sounds like a computer and all.
It
It's
sounds like
really
a
good.
mechanic controller.
Yeah,
Mechanical.
sounds like a mechanical controller. That's right, and it feels fantastic. It has Hall effects, joysticks. It's a fantastic controller. It was gifted to me on Christmas. It was
Mhm.
great. It even has the things that you can adjust the pads in the back if you want it shorter or smaller. It is a great controller. It has the fucking rumble things. It is great. So
Yeah.
I'm happy with the one I have,
Yeah.
and it's heavy.
It is.
It is close to heavy of a Elite controller. To be honest,
Yep. Yep. Oh man, we gotta get Joey that shirt. Seriously. I got. I just got. Yeah, I keep looking at that picture, just laughing. Joe, we gotta get you that Kirby shirt.
no, I'm not gonna get a Kirby shirt. Well,
Man,
you know what? Maybe eventually I will. The chat is asking for it, and plus
yeah.
you gotta entertain. Hey,
You
fuck
gotta
it.
entertain. Yeah, of course, of course, of course. What shirt should Louis get though? I mean, I dressed as Nacho Libre one time, which was good enough. As Pony Libre. Hmm. Now, oh, I know what they're gonna say. Get a Dora the Explorer shirt. I'm not buying a Dora the. So don't get any ideas about no damn Dora the Explorer. Please don't. I don't care about Dora. I hate Dora. I don't like Dora. Please don't. Don't put this
What's
up.
wrong with Dora? She's doing her thing.
Seriously, you want me to go into that rant right now? I know chat loves me getting into that rant, but
Are you
seriously,
gonna
I can't stand Dora. I just can't. I can't.
are you gonna throw ice at Dora? That's what you do.
Matt, no, no, no. Listen, I just can't stand it. I just can't. I just can't.
Why? What's wrong with Dora?
The most annoying thing about Dora is when she goes on the TV, she's like, "What color is that?" She puts that face.
Louis, it's a children's cartoon. It's supposed
Mm,
to be that way.
God no,
What do you mean,
God
no?
no, no, Farky. If you do the thumb shirt wearing the Dora shirt, I'll probably be banned though. 'Cause you know
It's
those-
an educational children's cartoon for from ages one
I
to
know,
five.
I know.
Like, come on,
I just can't stand it. I'm sorry, no. I just can't. I just can't. I
you,
just can't.
you're a hater. You're
Yeah,
a hater.
yes, 100%. Just can't. I'm sorry. I just
You're a
can't.
hater.
I just
You're a
can't.
hater.
I can't. It's like a lot of people did not stand Barney, which is okay, but no, 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 Dora, no, no, no. Don't get me started on that. No, it's just like, mm. And chat yesterday was attacking me with indica.
You're a hater.
Yep, I hate indica.
Oh, what's wrong? Okay, I downloaded Indica because you said it was the worst experience you ever had, and I downloaded it for that same reason. What is wrong with that game?
Oh God. You know when you look at the trailer though,
Oh,
because
wait, wait. Okay.
when you look at the trailer though, it looks like it's it looks like
Horror
it's
game.
like a horror game, right? So you go into this game thinking it's a horror game. It ain't horror at all. It sucks. Oh my God, the story to it sucks. And the ending was horrible. You know what the ending was all about?
No,
Jack.
don't tell me. No spoilers. No spoilers. No spoilers.
Okay, no spoilers. You're
Well,
gonna
but
replay it. You're gonna
here's my
replay it.
question. Here's my question though.
What?
How long does it take to finish the game? 4 hours?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I can do 4 hours because if you tell me that shit's like 12 to no, I'm down. I can do
4 hours.
4 hours.
4 hours. It's 4 hours long. How do I know this? Because it's live on the channel when it started from the beginning to the end. It's 4 hours long.
I can do 4 hours.
4 hours long. 4 hours long. I was like, no, no, no. I can't stand. Listen, no, 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 no. I was expecting it to be a horror game, and like halfway in the middle, kind of got a little bit interesting, and then it just started to going back to how it was. But listen, I
You a
like
hater.
what?
You a hater. You a hater.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh my god. Listen, they got like this little 2D what like all of a sudden it drops on like the 2D thing, like a 2D gameplay, which it was that was like the only fun part of the game. But when it goes back to the 3D part of the game, it's like no, 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 man, no, 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 no. And chat, no, I'm not gonna play that game again. You guys will never see me play that game again. I will never install that game on my Xbox. Hell no. I'm not playing through that. No. No matter how much money the world gives me, I'm not playing that. It's too much torture. Seriously, when I was playing through that, I said, you know what? I gotta finish this game today. I gotta finish it today. I even said it on while I was live streaming this. I gotta finish this because if I let it go, I am never coming back to it. And it took me 4 hours to finish. It's that bad. Oh my god, no. Not going through. That's so much pain though. Yeah, but also actually became a huge success. They made more powerful consoles over time, had bigger game selection, a mix between the old and the new. That's the thing though. Like, listen, nobody. I always say this about Xbox. Nobody brings in the positive talk about how this generation is. Some people do go out there and mention it, but media is just not boosting it. Like, for example, last generation, it was all about exclusives. This generation and first party content, all this stuff. This generation, we might not have that much exclusives, but we have first party content pumping out. They're not really appraising it as much. They don't do that stuff. They don't talk about everything, the good stuff that Xbox does, how great the service is. Because listen, they go out there and say, well, the service is cannibalizing game sales and yada yada and all this stuff. I mean, so the question is, was Game Pass the one who actually put the games in 70? No. I mean, it was Game Pass the one who is making like unpopular titles? I mean, the titles they've been making they have been pretty good. I mean, I really enjoyed Doom: The Dark Ages. I really enjoyed South of Midnight. I enjoyed tons of games they have released, but yet they don't bring that positivity to it. What they rather do is go ahead and bash it and destroy it. That's all they do, which is kind of hilarious though. But that's how it is, chat. That's how it is. So that's why we're here doing the morning shows, talking what's positive about it. But when they do something bad, of course, we will bash them because why should we defend a company at the end of the day? But we have to bash them for them to be better. That's what I always say on this show. And that's how it is, though. They really uh, need to do some cool things out there. Seriously, they do. Especially
You a
this
hate,
year.
you a hater.
I'm a hater for what? For
For,
Indica?
for Indica, you a hater for Indica.
Oh Lord, seriously, I just don't like the game, bro. I just don't. I just don't. It's one of those games where I was like, why did I play this?
I
I
mean, it's only 4 hours. I'll play a little bit, see what's up.
Yeah, because it's kind of funny though. Like in the I don't want to give you
Maybe I'll like it.
spoilers.
Maybe I'll love the game. Who
I won't.
knows?
I won't give you spoilers. But good God, you just watch. It's like literally the game is like if you find this stuff, you pick it up, but it doesn't do nothing for the game. I'm like, then why do you have it in the game for me to pick it up then? Like
I
seriously.
mean, the thumbnail for the game, it's really weird. It has a whole bunch of like old ladies, like grandmas, screaming at a younger woman, and it's weird. I'll say that. I mean,
Yeah,
you can see it.
that's the
You
first.
you
That's
can
the
you can see it on my screen right now. It's
Yeah,
right
it's
there.
like I'll give you an example. Look at Callisto Protocol, right? When I saw Callisto Protocol in the trailer, I was like, yes, fantastic. I'm getting a game that pretty much it gives me the thing vibes and all that stuff. But when I go in the game, I'm like, wait, this is a Resident Evil 4. Like, oh my god, put in the scare, put in the jump scares, have me scared, frightened. But it didn't do it. Oh Lord, here comes the man who gave. Here he comes. He's gonna bring it up again because that's what he does. Sour Blow, what's up? That's why I played the damn game because Sour Blow gifted it to me. Most painful 4 hours of my life. And you know what's so funny, Joey? He did not sit with me while I was playing the game. He just left. If he did come back and say hi, he just left.
Ah, he said, "Fuck this."
I'm not kidding you. Listen, that game only got 121 views. 121 views on my show. I don't know who it was that was sitting with me that night. I'll tell you who it was because let me load that up again. There was only one person in the chat that sat with me throughout that whole game. And I was like, man, thank you for hanging out with me that night, even though with this god awful game. But seriously, no joke. It was that awful, Joe. It was that. Oh, Lord. I really hated that game. Here it is, Indica. So let's see who was the person sitting in the chat, though. I can't see the chat. What? Oh, no. I think I did not activate the chat during that time. Oh, crap. But there was only one person there with me. And I was even sad for that person because he sat there with me. But yeah, it took me on the. Wait, I'll tell you how long is it. Sorry about that. Because I finished the game. Oh, 3 hours. It took me, to be honest, 3 hours and 53 minutes to finish it.
Well, I just put it for a second. Somebody's like falling from the sky, 16-bit style. So whatever. Let's see what it is. Louis, you're a hater, Louis. You should experiment more.
Bro, that's why I played it. So the only person on the show was Gun Star XX Hero 6228, which he
Damn.
was with me throughout the whole game.
Shout
Sour
out
Blow,
to that man. Shout
shout
out
out,
to
yeah,
him.
shout out to him, yeah. And Sour Blow came in 3 hours and 12 minutes within the game, and he left at 3:26. He left, so it literally like lasted 10 minutes, and he was out though. I'm disappointed in you, Louis. If you try to take a break, play something else, brother, come back. Louis, you have to whistle like that. Hurry, get the dual sense this hour blows. Sure, she sure is bossy. Don't you don't like puzzles? Go the other side. Don't you have it? No, I'm out. I can't. He was just laughing at me. He was just trolling me throughout the whole show, throughout the whole episode. I was playing a damn game. Louis, if you want views, you have to get Sydney Sweeney on. Okay, let's go. Look who's Sydney Sweeney. Okay, Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah, she's like a hot chick. That's it.
Really?
There's nothing like she's hot, but it's short.
Okay, let me see though. Let me see. She's 28 years old. Oh, she was in the Devil
Really?
Wears Prada too. Sharp
Yeah,
Objects.
she looks nice, but
The Housemaid. Once upon. Oh, she was in Once upon a time in Hollywood. Okay, Madam. Oh, no, wait. She was the one who did Madam Web. Please no.
she's part of it. I think.
Oh God, no, 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 no. Nothing had to do with Madam Web. No. That was another painful movie I sat there and watched. No. Madam Web? Hell no.
Sydney Sweeney is a straight up Nazi. Damn. Okay.
Damn.
All right. Jesus Christ. I
Oh,
wasn't expect that comment today.
yeah. Dear Lord. Damn. But yeah, I mean, if I had like a famous person on the show though, who would it be though? I mean, look, I will get someone that's funny though. That's what I will get. I will get something that can crack jokes, for us to laugh and enjoy. That would be a good show though to have someone on like that. Who would I have to be on the show that's famous though? Any ideas, Joey? Who would you, if you were like, have a famous person on the show? Who would it be though?
Famous?
Yeah, famous person. Actors, actress, whatever.
That's a good question
That is a good question though.
because this is not something that I never crossed my mind to like. I never wish to have somebody on my show like a famous person. I don't
Homeland.
even. I don't know why I'm not. I don't even have a show to be thinking that way. But if I had to choose somebody,
Yeah.
hmm,
Hmm.
I don't know. I really don't know.
You know who would I have though? I would have
Yo, you know what?
I would have what's his name?
I always wanted to have at least ask him some questions.
I would have Arnold Schwarzenegger on the show though, because he's funny though. Arnold's a funny guy though.
Yeah, he could be funny.
He could be funny,
I
yeah.
always wanted to sit down to ask George Carlin stuff.
Cool.
Eddie Guerrero también.
Eddie Guerrero. Wow.
Um,
You know who I get though too? That we also funny.
um,
Man, I already had it in my head though. Wow, they just left.
um,
Oh dear Lord.
another person that would love like to. I don't know. There's quite a few like old that they unfortunately they have passed away of the ones that I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
Always wanted to have a conversation with those guys, like see how they think. Like I think they were interesting people that died, unfortunately. But
Yeah. But I mean, I don't.
you know what? I always it's gonna sound maybe corny, but
Yeah.
my grandfather Paulo, Like,
Pablo. Oh, nice. That'd be
yeah,
cool.
or ask him certain things I never had a chance to ask him before.
Who's also I would love to have on. Oh man, I already had the idea that just left my head again. Oh my god, it was there, just poof, just left though. Oh, Fluffy. Oh my god,
Ah, Gabriel Iglesias. That would be
Gabriel
that would
Iglesias.
be
That would be an
that would be fun.
episode
That would be
though.
great.
That
That would be great. That
that
would
would
be
be
great.
great though. And if it was someone from the past though, of course, my number one pick would have been Robin Williams. Oh my god. I mean, just having Robin Williams on, just letting him be himself throughout the whole show.
Somebody said Van Damme, like John Claude Van Damme. That would be
Young
funny
Club and
too.
Dan, young Club and Dan. No, I mean, what are we gonna do? He's gonna teach me how to kick though. I would have Chuck Norris. It would have
I think I would invite somebody that is at least
uh,
my level of people. And what I mean by that, my level of I'm not going to invite Van Damme or MMA fighter because I can't relate to that person at all. Like I'm not fit at all. I'm fat, whatever. So
yeah.
I'm gonna bring Gabriel Iglesias because he knows what it's like to be, you
Yep.
know,
He games
to
too. He loves the
yeah,
game.
yeah. So I'll
He
try to
loves
bring
the-
somebody that I can relate to. I'm not gonna relate to Chuck
Oh yeah.
Norris, really. Well, at least
Chuck
I'm gonna ask
Norris.
him about Bruce Lee maybe because he did a
Bruce
few
Lee.
movies with Bruce Lee and things like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Steven Seagal would be another guy. That's Steven Seagal.
No,
No,
no, not Steven Seagal. I actually, oh, no, this is an actual real story.
uh oh.
My mom, when we lived in the States,
Mm-hmm.
her boss actually contracted my mother and a few other ladies to help him clean the house he had in upstate New York.
Yeah.
When we went, and my mom took me there, me and my brother were there, and a few other kids with the other ladies, and we had the whole entire house, the backyard. We could do whatever we wanted while our mothers were cleaning basically at this guy's house.
Yeah.
And when we looked to the neighbor's house, there was a guy washing a car, and he had a whole bunch of Rottweilers. So I started giving him like donuts to the Rottweilers, and he saw me, and that person was Steven Seagal.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You were about to kill Steven Seagal's dogs.
No, he actually laughed at it, and we gave him more like pastries and things. He didn't say anything.
Oh,
But
this is
we're talking about
Steven
skinny
Steven
'90s
Seagal.
Steven Seagal. Yeah,
Wow, he was actually a nice guy back in the day, then, huh?
apparently he was. But yeah, I met him for 5 minutes. He talked to us. He was washing
Really?
his car, and
Did,
yeah, he was.
did he say something so cool?
No, no, he didn't do any of that.
That would have been awesome,
It
though.
was like, "Hey, kids," and things like that. And then he asked him who were we with, and we're like, "No, we're my parents."
Yeah,
Or like my mom was
but
cleaning the house, and
I
yeah,
mean,
but
if we get Keanu Reeves on, we're gonna have a bunch of ladies in here. Chad will be happy though, because Keanu Reeves, yeah, or Henry Cavill though. Henry Cavill's also a guy would like to have on the show though. But really, like out of all everybody out there, like if I from history and everything, I would choose to have on. I would have been Robin Williams. Just sit there, just let him be. Just let him be, because Rob Williams just can just do things for hours and just be funny about it. That man is
yeah,
funny as hell.
that's why instead of like a conversation like that, like a show, instead of
Uh,
doing that, I would rather like sit down, have a fire pit, and have some drinks, and just
mm-hmm,
talk, just
mm-hmm,
talk.
mm-hmm. No, but it would have been great though to have Robin Williams on there. Just pick his brain. Like, how do you come up with all these crazy
Yeah, not pressuring the person on anything. It's like, yeah, you know what? Sit down,
and just
choose your
let
how
it go?
choose your no. You know why people are like, what about Jesus Christ? That would have been the best answer we could have given. Like,
Yeah.
choose Jesus. But here's the thing: I would have questioned him more than actually
Oh,
having a conversation with him.
sour blow. Do not. No, no. I'll bring this in here.
With Donald Trump, oh, that would have been easy. I would have brought him down here and wrestled the fucker, make a soup. Yeah, I would have. I don't know. I don't like whatever. But with that question about Jesus Christ, I would have asked him. I would
Most
have been. I think I would have been hard on Jesus for the simple fact that look at the world, man. Why you guys are not doing anything?
he was. I mean, he could have been. He could have been
That's
really.
why. That's why I think I could not have a conversation with Jesus,
But the
even
thing,
though even though I love the guy. But I'm like,
yeah.
right now, I'm feeling like, dude, look at the world.
No.
Why you guys are not doing anything, man? Come down,
But look at this. I've heard
really.
Robert Williams was one of the most very quiet. Here's the thing, though. But when he was anywhere he was at, let's say you invite him to a talk show, you invited him to anything, he will derail the show. I mean, this man will go all out. It would just, and just be himself, just comedic all the time. It's just funny. Robin Williams is a funny guy. I mean, seriously, I love the story about him playing Call of Duty. I was looking at this one and still laughing at that.
Wait, who?
Robin Williams, you did not know he played Call of Duty?
Oh yeah, that kid told him to fuck off, some other shit like that. I
Yeah,
remember
I
that.
own your old ass. It's like
I,
what?
I, I own your ass, bitch.
I
He's
own
like,
bitch.
what the fuck?
What the fuck?
He's like, yo,
Yeah, I mean, he has a daughter named Zelda too. So yeah, he gained a lot though. So it would have been interesting to just to pick his brain to see how he would think though. And yeah,
well,
Fluffy 100% because Fluffy games though. Fluffy is so funny too. I
I know
love.
Robin Williams is an extreme gamer because when his first when his wife was pregnant,
Yeah,
during the pregnancy he was playing Legend of Zelda from the NES.
yeah,
So
yeah.
when his daughter was born, he named his daughter after the Princess Zelda.
The Princess Zelda. Yeah, he is. He is. It would have been funny to see.
So
Oh man, I still laugh at this stuff though. Let's see. They are doing something when you fully reveal himself, or will you, okay? They are doing something when he does fully reveal himself. What are you talking about, Judas Roars? I'm lost there. Y'all know Vic, Misso
yeah,
Man.
I look for okay. I know there's a conversation about the Jesus. Why we're not inviting Jesus? That's what I would have done if I had him in front. Ask him way too many hard questions why they're
Yeah,
not doing anything. The
yeah,
administration of heaven why you're not doing anything. But at the
yeah,
same time, who am I to speak to that guy? Like, who
exactly.
am I?
Yeah,
Like, really, I think I have no authority to ask him anything at all, right? So it's like
yeah.
I'd rather have somebody at my level, a sinner, another sinner next to me, than the God Himself. And who am I to question that person why he's doing the decisions? Besides, He already paid for my sins. He already did what He did for
Okay.
us, and we had to be forever grateful for that. Like, what else do we want Him to do? Like, my sins are paid for because of Him. And so, what
Uh,
else do we have to do? Like, what else do you want Him to do? Anyways,
wow.
I don't know. It's up to us, I guess, to fix this world. And unfortunately, it's not going that way, and it pains me. But whatever, that's a different conversation.
Yeah, that's a different conversation. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Bringing Kid Smooth. Hmm. 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 I mean,
Ken Smooth? Oh fuck no. Besides,
mm.
I spoken to him behind the scenes,
No. No.
and we were just playing a video game. It was Gears. We whooped his ass, and it was so. No, he live streamed it though. That was funny.
That was funny though. Funny stuff.
He
Funny
was
stuff.
back. That was back in the time that I was not WBG didn't exist, and now Sean and I were like more with Zaire and his.
Yeah.
So Ken Smooth was talking mad smack against Z and us. So Z is like, all right, let's go on years. Like let's make a game like $100 whoever loses. And Kes move like, yeah, let's go.
Yep.
We whipped his ass so hard that he was blaming the controller, that the batteries, whatever, lie. Then he was blaming that we had PC gamers. We didn't have not one PC gamer.
Oh,
Then he was
really? He
Yeah,
was
then he
on
was
the
yeah,
bus.
then he was blaming on that his team didn't play Gears, they were all ponies, whatever. Then he was blaming that he never agreed to the $100 thing, whatever. So Kids Move where right there where you see him, he's a sore loser because it happened again on the Halo tournament. They did a huge Halo tournament, a bunch of creators were on it. WBG was on it. We won our first round. We whooped some Australians. I don't even know who they were. I know they were a podcast, but I don't know who they were. We whooped the fuck out of them, and then we had to play against the Iron Lords, and we were not playing against the Iron Lords. We were playing against Attic and four other guys. We had no clue who they
Oh,
were, and those were all on PC because we could see their icons. They were all on PC. Even Attic was on PC, and we're all on controllers. Like we beat them on Halo 1, we beat them on the Halo 2 map, but we got whooped on the later maps.
bring
But
bring
that,
Sean and
that
Dirt one day. I would love to
yeah,
have Sean and Dirt one day here on the show. I mean, if they're out there to listen, I would love to have them. Have a good conversation with Dirt. I mean, I listen, Dirt when it comes to talking, the way he talks though. And when somebody brings the PSVR thing, I always put up the video about the PSVR. And he
yeah.
said something about PSVR. That was the best thing in the world. He said, fuck PSVR. No one want that shit. I'm still laughing about that.
Dude, I just got the stupidest
Jim,
reply on my Twitter.
Jim Bryan, best interview. Oh, God, no. What he's going
I,
to do is going to grab the controller, just sit there and just talk. I mean,
Okay, in video games, who would I want to interview? I would have
in
want. I
games.
want to. I would like to talk and have a beer or at least a drink with Tim Schafer. That's one of them.
Nice. Oh, that'd be fun, bro. Chin
I would
Schafer.
love
Oh
to
god,
have.
that'd be
I would love
hilarious.
to sit down and have a conversation with.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what's this guy's name? Hold on, let me think. Forgot the guy's name, but he's the creator of Sims.
Ooh, Max. Oh god, wow,
Is it
really?
from Maxis? Yes, from the guys from
Maxis,
Maxis. I would like to
Maxis.
talk to them.
Yeah, that'd be a fun.
I would like to talk to the original creators of Diablo.
Oh wow, cool. It's a fun conversation
Of
though.
course, I would love to have a conversation with Steve Downs and the guys from Halo. I would love that.
I would love to have a conversation with
Uh,
the guys from id Software for Doom though.
every time
Whoa.
the more years goes by, the less I want to talk to him. Because before I would love to talk to
Ooh.
Cliff Blazinski. I would love to talk to Cliff Blazinski about Gears, but the more years as go by, the less I want to talk to that guy. So I don't want to talk to Cliff. I don't want to talk to him. um, the easy one is Phil Spencer, but I think Phil Spencer has got enough shit already. Leave that guy alone.
Yeah, we gotta leave him alone now. He's too. I think it's just he's been pushed too much out there.
I would love to sit down with Miyamoto.
Yamamoto, nice, nice, nice.
I would love to sit down with Iwata if he was alive on
Mm-hmm.
Nintendo.
Nintendo, yeah.
But he died unfortunately. I would love to sit down to speak with um, not Miyazaki, Shinji Ikami when he created the Resident Evil games.
Ooh, Resident Evil. Yes.
And this is gonna sound funny, but not funny, but it's actually true. But there's nobody from Sony I would like to talk to be honest.
I mean, what's yeah, it's nothing.
Maybe Shohei Yoshida, but I'm not really interested in talking to him to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, but not even him.
Mm-hmm. So,
I would like to talk to the guys who created the Tiger electronic handhelds to see what went through their minds creating so many handhelds back in the day. Like, why would you create so many knowing that that product was trash? I would like
mm-hmm.
to hear that story for
Mm-hmm.
real. Like,
Yeah,
what's
they're at,
behind your
they're like, what about Jeff? No,
what, Jeff?
Jeff Keighley.
No,
No,
no, thank you.
no, thank
No,
you.
thank
No,
you. I'm
no.
not interested in
I mean,
talking about.
first off, he probably charged me $300,000. I haven't like committed on here, and second, yeah.
No, I'm not interested in talking about the Concord devs. I think because I'm looking for more people that has a legacy when they created something like John Romero from the creator from Doom. I would like to sit down to talk to him.
Yeah,
That'll be interesting talk a conversation with him.
yeah.
But like when it comes to like Stephen King, I would like to talk to him. Like what was his thoughts?
Ooh, Stephen
So
King.
if I
Yeah.
ever had a chance in life, like to talk to Tolkien, who created Lord of the Rings, but that's never gonna happen. Christopher Lee and an actor that he died. I would never be able to talk to him.
Oh, yeah.
Like John Candy, it would have been interesting to talk to John Candy and see
Oh, John
what
Candy.
was his
Yeah.
take.
That because look, that's the thing though. I mean, if we're gonna bring someone, we just let you gotta let them be. Just let them speak though. Just
Yeah,
be
yeah,
themselves.
and to me, it's not doing an interview. It's like tell
Just
me
talk.
tell me what's your drink of choice.
Yeah. Tell
Sit
us your
down
boys. Sit down.
and just
Let's just drink.
talk.
Let's talk and just talk.
Anything you want at a human level, right? I don't want to ask.
Eroki to Toki. Oh Lord.
Yes, Hiroki Totoki would have been really interesting to talk
Yeah,
about.
Hiroki Toki. That's like a business side of things would be interesting to talk to Hiroki Toki. Yeah, business side though, but like to sit down and
On a business
chill.
side, but I don't want to talk about business. I want to talk
Yeah, we
about
just want to talk.
I want to talk about life. Like
Life. Yeah.
what are their feelings about? Like what are their day to day? What are their fears? Like things. I like to talk to people on a human level.
Chris Farley, it would have been cool.
Chris Farley, of
Chris,
course,
of
but
course. Chris
Chris Farley.
Farley, Adam
If I
Sanders
would have
is a fun guy. You
been,
know.
if Chris Farley would have been alive, and I would have been younger when I was really crazy when I was younger, when I was doing certain recreational drugs, of course I would have talked to him. And I'm not talking about weed. I was talking about the white stuff. I was
Oh,
doing that when I was younger.
oh,
I,
dang, Joey! Thank God you
I,
got away from that stuff. Thank
yeah,
God.
I never got addicted to it. I didn't do it a lot, but
Thank
thank God I
God.
didn't get addicted.
Whew.
I was crazy, dude. I was crazy when I was younger, bro. Really crazy.
A lot of
But
us were. Whew.
they got my girlfriend now wife came along and gave me a kid, and things changed. So I'm not crazy anymore. I'm a boring person.
We're calm. We got, life is in our way. We got calm. Yeah. Yeah.
I got calmer, really calmer. You had no
Well,
idea. I can still drink like a motherfucker though.
yep. Yep. Well, chats. Guess what? Guess what? Clint Eastwood reminds me of my grandpa. I talked to him. Wow, Clint Eastwood would be fun.
Why not? Why not?
Yeah, Clint Eastwood would be a fun person to talk
But
to.
I don't want to talk about I don't want to talk to Clint Eastwood about movies though.
Exactly. We'll just talk about Clint Eastwood about his life, though.
He's a 96-year-old man.
Yeah. What are we going to talk about his life?
He has lived my life 3 times.
Wow. Yeah, he has. Damn.
I would like to ask him and learn about an old
Like,
person. That
yeah, yeah. That's why sometimes I listen. That's why sometimes I follow on the Arnold Schwarzenegger. When he goes out there and talks, right? He brings up good ideas. Like that documentary was really good. It's like what he said. I did not need to do movies. I was already rich. I bought a lot of real estate and I was already rich. I did not need to do movies, but I
to
did the
be
movies.
honest,
It was
like
wonderful.
I know people see how old people like frail old human beings like before, but the
Yeah.
way I look at them
Oh, I
now that
froze.
I lost all my grandparents and things like that,
Okay, we're good.
I look at them as like they have so many stories and experiences that I still don't have, and
Uh,
maybe we should learn one or two things from them. So that's the
exactly.
way
Yeah.
I look at them. I look at old people like that. Like I don't see a, a broken old person. I
Yeah.
see a I see a broken person that is carrying a lot of wisdom on top of him, good or bad wisdom,
Good or bad?
because
Yeah.
some of them have good or bad wisdom, but they still have wisdom, and those are stories, dude. If you sit down sometimes with our uncles and let them talk,
Yeah.
Jesus, the things they say and the things they did when they, and a lot of them went to served in the army, things that they did,
Yeah.
it's like you can learn a lot of stuff from them, bro. You can
Yeah.
learn
You
a
can.
lot of
Yeah,
stuff
you
from
can learn
them,
a lot from people.
and
Yeah.
that's the way I see old people.
Same here.
And the older I get, and now I'm looking at my parents and like, dude, they're getting up there,
Yep.
and I'm not. And they don't seem strong like before. They're getting viejito, and they gotta take care of them. So that's how I see people.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm very human in that part.
Yep.
Fuck AI. Fuck
Fuck
AI.
yeah. Fuck yeah. Whoa, chat. Listen up. The crazy ones gotta go check. I gotta go to the dentist right now. My appointment is at 1:30. I'll get my mouth scans to see when I finally gonna get the tooth I need to get. It's been 4 months of this, and I just wanted to get this done. I'm tired of just going over there just for a scan and for them to fix the tooth and just to make the tooth and oh god, come on, get it done. I want my tooth. I'm tired of having this.
Wait. They haven't given you a tooth yet?
They have not get. You know what they did the last time, Joey? The last time I went to dentist, what they did was they're like, let me see something. Okay, this
Yeah,
thing.
I remember in a podcast you were
Yeah,
going to get your tooth
yeah.
done.
So you know what they did though? It was like, well, now it's time to implement the screw. I'm like, wait, didn't you guys implement the screw last time? No, 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 we got to put another screw in. And all of a sudden, he goes in and puts the anesthesia injection because I hate pain when it comes to the mouth. And he goes like, I'm like, oh god, not another metal thing. Now I got this metal thing in my mouth, and I'm now waiting for my tooth. I gotta get a scan, and after I get the scan, then after that I gotta wait a couple weeks for them to say, oh, here's your tooth. Give it to me. I'm tired.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, chat, I gotta go to the dentist at 1:30. And like always, chat, tell us what you've all been playing, man. And let me tell you something. What's amazing on today's show is we have had up to 40 people here on the show, and they've been just sitting with us, chilling throughout the whole chat.
Thank you.
That is
Thank you.
amazing. Thank you, guys. That is fantastic. 563 comments. Man, been a heck of a show. Tomorrow, my chat, we will talk Grand Theft Auto in honor of Big B Money. Yes, we are doing that for you, Big B Money. Tomorrow, we're talking GTA 6, baby. I know you want to hear that stuff. I know you want to hear what's cooking. And yes, we're going to talk about them constant numbers. Kind of interesting, though, because they were stuck at 25 million for the past 10 years. But yeah, I know the Series X is not out for 10 years, but yeah, they've been stuck at that 25 million for like 10 years, it feels like. But yeah, we'll talk about that tomorrow, baby. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
Series X's are being deleted. Like people wake up in the morning, the Series X is not in their houses no more because they're
Exactly.
negative numbers. They're deleting the consoles from
Yeah,
existence.
yeah,
That's
exactly.
how it works. That's
Years.
how it works, people.
Yeah, they disappear, they fade away, they die. Yes. I mean, one day it's here, and then the next day, the Xbox transforms and leaves the house. He says goodbye to you, waves to you, gives you flowers, and that's it. Says bye, I'm gone. Yep. Entirely uncensored limbs that will tell you anything you want, from how to hack Windows to cook people. What? How to cook? What? What? Uh, ooh. Uh. It's either FKAI or F Cloud. Make your choices because
If I had to choose between F Cloud or FAI, I would say FAI because I know with Cloud, I don't think Cloud is going to remove
nah.
remove as much humans as
Mm-hmm.
AI will.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Mm-hmm.
like I don't care. Like I don't like people losing their jobs.
Yeah, we don't. We don't. We don't.
I don't like industries going away, and I know it happen. It happens every fucking 50 years that an industry comes along and it wipes another.
Yeah.
But this
Yeah.
one I really don't like. This is the wipeout I'm going to live. I didn't live the wipeout when cars came along and they
Mm-hmm.
eliminated the horse industry. I wasn't alive by then, right? I'm alive in this one, and I'm against this AI thing. Maybe it's going out of proportion. Maybe it's exaggerated, but what it can do. But I'm seeing way too much movies and read so many books and comics about AI taking the world, and I don't know. There's something about when we hang out with our families all together, we're having a feast, we're talking, and then you look at him, you're like, dude, this emotion, this feeling of family and friends is gonna be wiped out because AI is coming along. That thing is like, fuck AI, man. Life is
Yeah.
precious
That is
for
precious.
some for some silicone entity to come along and tell us and dictate how things are being done. That's what I don't like. But that's just me though. And yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. People will survive though. Yes, we all will
Yeah.
survive.
That was sorry. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. But okay, Tranero says FF7R, FF1, and FF2. I'm playing nothing but Final Fantasy this year, apparently. Oh God, wow, you're playing everything Final Fantasy. That's cool. That's cool. Drake Willis says, great show, everybody. Thank you for that, Drake. Thank you. It's amazing. Like I said, you just hanging out here throughout the whole show. It's been amazing. Better show up a job that AI can't replace. Yep. Agreed. Agreed. Agreed, my chat. Agreed, 100%. But yeah, chat. I yesterday I went into our creators. I just collected a couple loots, helped some people because at the end of the day, we gotta help out whoever's new on there. Which they go in really scared, like, "Are you gonna kill me?" I'm like,
You're
no,
not
no, come here.
supposed to help anybody on our graders. You're playing the game wrong.
No, I'm doing that because I already leveled up a lot. So if they need my help, I'll help them out. I don't care. I don't care. Now, if they find a blueprint, I'll be like, oh, they found a cool blueprint. But if I have already a blueprint, I'll just hand it up to them so they can.
Sapo, you're right. When you're sitting at a dining table, everybody's looking at the screens. That is correct. But that's happening to a new generation. Like when I see my nephews, my kids, they're all on the screens. But when I'm hanging out with the people my age and older,
Uh,
my family, I've noticed this. Like we all pull our phones down. Some of
mhm.
them even don't know where their phones are. Like, where's my phone?
I
I've
put
done
it.
it.
You know what I do? I put it this way.
I put it
Wow.
upside down.
Upside
What
down.
I
Yeah.
do when we're having like a big barbecue or something, we're having drinks and things at the
Uh-huh.
house or somebody else's house. I put my phone someplace or I put it in a bag and I just leave it there. And that whole day,
I do. Yeah.
I don't even look at it because I know my kids are with me. I know my wife is with me. I know my family is with me. I don't need nothing else. Like
Hmm.
fuck my job. My job calls me every day. One day they miss me. Then you could call somebody else to fix some shit. All right, that's fine. But it's something I've noticed with my family that when we're all hanging out together, and plus we have three comedians in the house, literally comedians. Two work on TV, and one actually write the jokes. And when they just sit down and tell stories and tell jokes, it's just amazing and it's fun.
Hmm.
And we don't care about the screens. And our kids, I know they're playing on the Wii's or on their phones, but some of them I've noticed all the times that my oldest daughter, she left her phone down for a while and she's just sitting down and listening to the stories.
Hmm.
And I don't know, that's precious to me. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it is. Yeah.
I'm being sentimental. I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, yeah. I know. I get what you're saying though, because it's annoying when you're sitting down or having a meeting, you got to grab your cell phone or something. But I always check though in case while I'm there. Sometimes I check because I get messages from my father. My father calls me 20 times. He messages me 30, 40 times a day. My uncle messages me 50 times a day. My other uncle messages me 60 times a day. And that's how it is. They message, they call, they message, they call, they message, they call. It's like I'm working for them. Like, yeah, good. But yeah, it's just for
I
that's
know.
how it is. Yeah, that's how it is. But
I
yeah,
know people on their phones. I'm guilty of it too. So
Joey, tell everybody where they can find you, sir.
you can, if you're doing a show tomorrow, I might be able to come in too because
Yes.
they literally changed my schedule like right here right now. I just checked my phone. They sent me an email. They changed the schedule again, and they're sending me on vacations again.
Nice.
I mean, I already have my vacation schedule, but they're sending me more days because I don't know.
Yep. Yep. All right.
So like,
I'll be on tomorrow. I'll be on tomorrow.
if you're on tomorrow, I might
Yes, sir.
jump in.
I'll
So
be on tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. I'll be on tomorrow 100%. Yes. So Joey, if you want to join, I'll be here, baby. We're talking some GTA 6. Let's go. I'm gonna cook tomorrow real
yeah,
quick.
right now I'm thinking about playing Indica. I have the house for my house for myself right now. So
Go ahead, try it. I warned
I gotta play
you.
Indica. Maybe order some junk food. Like it's been a while since I don't know.
Oh man, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff.
So when's the check, Joey? I don't know. I don't know because it's always been around this. It's a little fuck it. They always pay our bonus check right before the Super Bowl. Super Bowl is this Sunday.
Uh oh. Let me go take a tickle real quick.
By then, we already would have had that money and already been spending that money and buying, doing things for the house, buying new furniture, things like that. It hasn't dropped yet. So we're still hoping for after Super Bowl, but it has to be close around this because they always do. They're doing their yearly meeting. They're doing their quarter earnings. They're doing their reports and all that stuff. I know we're up percentage wise, not like Microsoft, not like Xbox. We're really up a lot, and the company's really happy with us right now. So, and that's gonna be reflected on a bonus apparently, but they haven't told us when. And when that drops, of course, I'm gonna pay all the things I need to pay. I'm gonna give the money. Of course, I gotta give the big chunk of cash to my wife, but I'm staying with a big chunk, and that big chunk is gonna be for my series, my ROG ally. Uh, so yeah, that's why I haven't bought my thing, and that's as personal I can get with my money. Phones are cancer on society. People can't get off them even at the grocery store. Bunch of breathing zombies. Yeah, you're right. And as you say that, I'm checking on my phone because I have a phone call, and I'm not going to answer it because I know who it is. And no, I'm not. I'm not going to go at work. That's from work, and I'm not going to deal with that right now. No. Oh, okay. Now I know why they calling me. They think I should be at work right now, but I'm not at work because they changed my schedule. That's why they're calling me.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. But chat, like always, thank you guys for hanging out with us today. Enjoy. Thank you for being here, man. It was
Yeah.
awesome, to have you on here. And yeah, thank you for hanging out with us like always. Thank you all for super chats. Thank you all for memberships. You guys rock. You guys are awesome. I love you guys to death. I seriously do, chat. You guys are always amazing. Seriously, been a fun show today. You guys hang out with us. Like I said, 40 people just hanging out with us, just talking what we were talking, man. You guys just amazing, amazing, amazing. And chat, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and also hit that bell so it can tell you when XBI content comes on. And guys, have a beautiful, I do mean a beautiful and awesome Wednesday. And as always, I will see you guys on the Xbox International Podcast at 7 p.m. ET on Wednesday when we do come back with Soundball, the Big Plume, and Silent Cipher. On Fridays, if I made the don't, XPI in Espanol with Elvis and Cita Metal Berserker. And last but not least, good morning with Crazy Little Gaming when I send the signal out over there on Twitter X, Discord, Blue Sky, and YouTube. And that's why you gotta hit that bell so you can know when the crazy one comes on to talk about what's happening in the gaming news world. Chat, I will see you guys tomorrow morning when we're talking GTA on Good Morning with Crazy Little Gaming. Bye, y'all. Have an awesome one. Woo. Oh, where is this? Oh, God, I can't find it. Oh, here we go. Bye, y'all.